Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fate. Today I am joined by Pancakes, Dragon, and Sr. Oats. How are you all? Feeling really great.
Honestly, Mercury, I'm tired as fuck.
Only one video can describe how I feel right now, and it is this one.
Make your own smoothie at home. Take an ice cream, remove the stick.
You still got the stick in there! That definitely woke me up.
That really made me want to go to sleep. Actually,
Promo.
I don't know. I don't know magic.
Oh my god. Okay, so Mercury, let's get straight to the topic. Yes. Today we'll be discussing the next series in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That will premiere on Disney Plus. Miss Marvel, after Moon Knight finishes in May. Miss Marvel will do its run starting June 8th. Wait. Is it a series or a movie?
It's a series.
Oh, okay. Cool. The series, it will tie in with Captain Marvel 2 or The Marvels, which is coming out February 2023. Okay, that's cool. That's really cool. So, Marvel will show up in that movie.
Oh yeah, just saying. Miss Marvel's real name, Kamala Khan. Yes, is she? That name sounds like you're about to bitch slap someone. Hard.
Yeah, but at first, like she comes from Pakistani
She is
ethnicity.
She is from India.
Yeah, she comes from Pakistani ethnicity. So it's actually kind of pretty good that Marvel is actually being inclusive, especially like in the Arab world. I know Pakistan isn't part of the Arab world, but it has a majority of Muslim population. So I don't know. So they're adding more variety of people. That's what I really love about it. And yeah, like it kind of recalls like quote unquote the life of a teenager with special powers. I was disappointed like when her powers didn't include the stretch. Okay, yeah, like you get glowing crystal thingies, but no stretch. No stretch. Oh, I was kind of sad there, but I think like people are saying like, oh no, like if you slow down like some of the clips, you might see her like with her powers stretched. So I really hope that like I don't know, part of her powers are like stretching and all, but I'm not sure. I don't know. But the series is actually kind of cool, but not gonna lie, this seems more of a Disney series than a Marvel series. Oh yeah, I didn't really explain, but yes, we'll be talking about the trailer for this series. Not sure many of you know, but we'll have the series run at the same time as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yo, let's go! So by then, Obi-Wan Kenobi will be like 2 weeks before finishing, so... Oh my! So, for the first half of Miss Marvel, so when Miss Marvel reaches its midway point, Kenobi's already finished because Kenobi is also 6 episodes long, and 2 of them will premiere on May 27th, but the rest will premiere on Wednesdays usually. And so yeah, just saying, girls didn't know. Okay, we'll discuss that later in later episode, like going more in depth about Obi-Wan Kenobi and there's Miss Marvel. So Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan Kenobi at the same time, but of course on this Miss Marvel for year 4. Yeah, like honestly, now that I have noticed, I really love how Marvel is including a lot of their series and like plots of movies. Like for the Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness, you should have watched Loki and WandaVision to like explain the context of it. That's what I really love. Like,
And what if
you have to watch series to get informed of the movies. Like it's really fun. It's really fun.
It's not fun for the people for the ones who don't have Disney Plus.
Yeah, that's really not fun. But people who actually have Disney Plus, it's actually really fun.
Yeah, I guess it's something that's starting to be a thing right now. Like it's starting with Doctor Strange. There was always been from Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange, we knew from the beginning that while I was connected to Doctor Strange in some way. And of course, Loki and What If set the ground rules that Doctor Strange would
Exploit.
not explain, more like use, and to an extent, No Way Home. But what I wanted to, but yeah, it's just like these series, they are gonna tie into the movies eventually. Like we're seeing them tie into the movies. There's Doctor Strange coming out, and the fact that it's the same phase. I'm not like, what I'm not talking about is like, oh, it's content phases before phase 4. And I was like, phase 4 interacting it with something of itself. Like we did see with Hawkeye, where the movie was the first time in the entirety of Phase 4 that the Phase 4 movies and shows interacted. Of course, we had WandaVision and Falcon and Soldier before, and Loki, and What If before Hawkeye. But it was the first time that, a Phase 4 character, a Phase 4 storyline was contained in a Phase 4 project instead of a Phase 3 character getting Phase 4 treatment in a series. Like Hawkeye got Yelena Belova, that was dope. That was started at the end of Black Widow, so it was the first time the Phase 4 and shows interacted. And now we're seeing it happen again with WandaVision and Doctor Strange, but it's going to be in the movie, which is a lot less mainstream, a lot more mainstream, than the show. And I think it will be Marvel. It will be a tie-in with the Marvels. It's just so they don't have to explain it's Marvel in the Marvels. So they don't have to. So you can just say, if you want to know where this character came from, just watch this series.
Hold on.
It's as simple as that, and that's what I think the series are for. They're not like requirements per se. That, this character exists in this universe, and this character has a whole plot line. If you want to know what they did beforehand, and you want to know where they came from, here you go. Here is the series.
You want to know what part of the Miss Marvel, like all that annoys me? Alright. In the comics, and like basically almost anywhere else, Miss Marvel got her powers from from a Terrigen wave created by the Inhumans. And in the MCU, she gets her powers by a bracelet.
By a bracelet. Oh God, a bracelet.
Power Rangers.
The thing is that they don't want to associate with the Inhumans.
Dragon. You really think? Dragon, hold on. You really think that they're gonna go 100% comic accurate? I'm pretty sure I don't even read the comics.
Not 100% comic accurate, but like
No. You're telling me. Dude, I don't even read the comics, and I'm pretty sure 50% of them things in the MCU are not comic accurate. You wanna know how Nick Fury lost his eye? A fucking cat. That's how he lost his eye. A fucking cat.
Also, he's white in the comics, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay?
Yeah, Nick Fury's white in the comics. Well,
in the
in the old comics, he's a white Caucasian man.
I
That's
don't
what he
care.
did.
I don't care. He's bald, he's ghetto, and he curses. I like him.
Wait, who?
Motherfucker!
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, like wait, right?
in the comics, in the mainline comic, he's white, but in the ultimate universe, Fury is black. And then they made
that shit, man. We want black Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson fits perfectly for the role. Like honestly, like
no, they made Nick Fury black because they wanted in a future movie to have Samuel L. Jackson play Nick Fury.
that's really smart. But something that I really dislike, it's like they didn't see the stretching, only like the crystal powers and all. It's like, bro, it's like stretch. Like I don't know, like do something Miss Fantastic or something.
Okay, there's actually I think two reasons why Miss Marvel does not have comic origins. The bracelet could have Terrigen in it. We don't know.
Yes, but that's the thing. It's not actual Terrigen, it's a Terrigen crystal. That's the difference.
Yeah.
Terrigen's a gas.
Dragon, I'm pretty sure 90% of our viewers don't know what that is.
I can explain it to them if they need it. You don't know what Marvel research I've been doing. It's driving me insane.
Dude, you're literally Dragon, you're literally in the same episode as a Marvel elitist who ranted about Eternals just because it didn't follow the Marvel formula.
Okay.
And it still doesn't.
That's what can I say? Lead.
They really don't use they use the basic concepts and they do use some orbit, but like it's not. But the MCU adds things to certain organs, so it's not like Terrigen can exist in its crystal form like we see it in the comics and all that, but it can also be pulverized to dust. You see, like and turn into particles that fly out, like Terrigen atoms or Terrigen dust, or whatever.
You're just worried that the Enlightenment is coming.
Like, oh my god, no.
You wanna know what the Enlightenment is? I'm gonna put you in a full white room like the ones in those commercials, and I'm gonna sit you on a full white couch, on a full white TV, just to have you watch a 10-hour loop of the Eternal sex scene.
I didn't even watch the Eternals movie. Like, what the hell? Does it show anything?
No.
Yes, very much. It shows their faces. It shows a boulder. It shows the sand. It shows their arms. It shows their chest, not the cities, and it shows their shoulder blades.
Their eyes, their mouth, them talking, everything.
Nose. Their breathing patterns.
Especially the breathing patterns.
Yeah, especially the breathing patterns. Like it's the amount of sexual efficiency you have by breathing like compared
It's
to
amazing.
Anyways,
And back to
I was going to Miss Marvel. That bracelet could be Terrigen, which is a different form of Terrigen. Like how they completely changed what Extremis was. But
okay.
One reason is that they want to not associate with Inhumans because when Marvel tried to do Inhumans in the TV show, which is not canon to the MCU, it tanked pretty hard, and the Inhumans is and that shows one of the most hated in all of Marvel television.
Wait, does the Inhumans exist?
The Humans exist, yes, and Miss Marvel is one.
In the MCU they do exist.
And okay, Kevin Feige has said that okay, at some point in the future we're gonna introduce the Inhumans. That's gonna happen, but like it's not gonna be. But they're not gonna have the humans from the show. Just first of all, it's Inhuman, and the humans live on the moon, and they are.
Okay, who's the leader of the Inhumans?
Black Bolt. Black Bolt. He's an Inhuman that has the ability to shatter literally everything with his voice. So that's why he doesn't speak and uses his crown by using telepathy with his wife called Medusa. Yeah.
You wanna know who they should cast for Black Bolt?
Who?
No, they already have the actor. They can bring back the actor from the series. They just have to give him a better costume.
No. But you wanna know who they should cast? Like they should recast him. You don't know who they should cast?
Who?
Joseph Lando.
Oh my god.
Okay, okay. I'm looking at him in the Black Bolt outfit.
Nah, screw it. Fire everyone from the Marvel, like the Avengers cast, and make a new Avengers movie, and it's literally just Endgame, but every actor is Joseph Lando.
No.
See.
Okay, but like what I wanted to say is that the human show is bad, and obviously the humans in the comics are not bad. They're good characters, but television is more mainstream than the comics. So what the mainstream audience sees from looking at the show's ratings and the fact that it was discontinued after 8 episodes in one season, it's just that it's a bad show, and so the humans they're bad. Like that's so they want to dissociate from that as much as they can because the humans that's bad. But another reason that they probably don't want to make Miss Marvel's powers comic accurate is because of Mr. Fantastic.
Ay, señor, dame un break.
Mr. Fantastic has very similar powers to Miss Marvel, and it'll be a bit confusing to introduce two characters with the same powers in the same phase. A little bit sure that with War Machine, but War Machine's different enough. I feel like.
Yeah, but do you want to know something funny?
What?
Okay. Miss Marvel and Mr. Fantastic are in two separate universes.
They're gonna make a Fantastic Four movie set in the MCU. So there goes your point.
Oh, never. Well, there goes there fucking goes that theory at the window.
Yeah, they're gonna make a Fantastic Four MCU movie. So that's why I think they made Miss Marvel's powers not comic accurate because it's
okay, on technical standards, there's some comic accurate shit with her powers. Though although the last time I remember reading the comics, I don't remember her shooting bolts of crystals. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that out of the way. I'm just gonna push it like to the corner.
Yeah, no,
and I'm gonna focus on the main shit.
It's just that they kind of made it different, but she can probably use her. She has energy projection, or I guess what we call matter creation, or just energy creation. She can still do what the comic stuff does. She can still, like in trailers here, kind of extend her fist with the energy, so she can still do that. Still increase her size, like the energy. She can still do what Miss Marvel does in the comics, but it's just that they added more things to make her different enough from Mr. Fantastic. So it's it's Mr. Fantastic, but Miss Marvel. Like, It's not just a reset, Mr. Fantastic or Mr. Fantastic feels, or the universe interest me. Like War Machine, it's at least like a different like. I just the War Machine is like a bigger, bulkier Iron Man, while he doesn't serve a different role. But it's not gonna be like, okay, Miss Marvel and Mr. Fantastic have the same powers. It's exact same power. Different origins. Actually, that very similar origins. But you know, that's the thing. Those are the two reasons why I think Miss Marvel's powers were altered. They weren't changed. They were altered. But yeah, let's get into the actual trailer. So I actually think the series looks, I guess, fine. I would say, like sure, we kind of want the whole inaccuracy of Kamala's powers, but it looks fine. I could definitely see it being one of the more funnier kid-friendly series. Like I don't see a clear villain.
Oh yeah, yeah. She rarely fights, so
Like, it's more of a coming of age storyline rather than a true bent superhero. Like sure, there's guys in masks in like armor and guns, and they're probably sword, but you know, like it's not. There's no clear enemy here. So it's going to be definitely interesting how this is going to play out. It looks very different to what Marvel usually is. That's what the series are. These series aren't genuinely about saving the world. It's mostly just something. It's mostly small storylines that really are just like part of their own world and all that. Like sure, they're having the MCU, but we have several things going forward. Really excited to see how this whole thing plays out. You know, Miss Marvel. It looks fine. I am definitely interested to see how it like how we change it. I'm thinking how this series plays out with no clear villain and a very unique plot from other projects. So I guess we're going in appearance order. So Pancakes, what's your opinion on the trailer? Pancakes, are you there?
Think so.
Pancakes, what's your opinion on the trailer? And do an action, give us an actual opinion, not just to say a funny word.
One break.
All right, goddamn. Dragon, I guess. What's your opinion on the trailer?
Here, dame un break.
Okay, good. Let me know.
I fucking love war. Ok, pues básicamente, ¿verdad? The trailer, it was good. I'm glad they're giving Arab representation, and that's good. Okay, yeah, I don't think we've gotten that before in Marvel, I'm pretty sure. Have we gotten that?
What?
Arab representation in Marvel?
Not really. Pretty sure, like, there's been characters like that, but there's not been like, a general focus on it.
Oh, okay.
Most we've gotten is Iron Man 3, but that's kind of a bad representation if you ask me.
Hey, Chino.
No, I'm talking about, you know, the cave scene. But in, you know, where
Oh damn.
That's the only representation is that. Yeah, continue.
So yeah, basically, um, this movie. I mean, this movie.
Seriously.
No, this movie looks. Nah, this movie. This movie is pretty good. Like it looks good. But I hope they don't fuck it up. Like in the sense of making it. Like I'm getting PTSD to like the bad superhero content, super kid content, like Henry Danger.
It's a heavy danger. Anyway, so we hope Pancakes hope that this series is a good series. Anyways, Dragon, you'll be next. So, Dragon, what's your opinion on the trailer? Oats, are you there? Oats. Oats.
You couldn't disconnect. You're there.
I know I didn't disconnect, but like, where's Oats?
I'm no clue. I mean, you probably fell asleep. Do you know the amount of the amount of steps we walked, like at the International Week today? Like, bro, I had.
Okay, just like, okay, so, Dragon.
Yeah, that's it. I gave my details.
Well, but you put it on the trailer, like itself, the trailer, you know, everything.
Itself, good.
I want to add more.
I already gave my opinion. Just gotta scroll back a little bit backwards.
Got it. Okay, so the viewers have to retry a little bit.
Yes.
And I guess for Oats, he also gave his opinion. You retread it just a little bit, you can piece together a verdict.
I'm sure all of us know what is the best element in any superhero movie, and that is La Baticicleta.
For real. I thought you were going to say plot. And just like the plot in general. It sucks.
No. Second place goes to the waifus.
The waifus? What the fuck? I don't know what kind of superhero things you've been watching recently.
I think you've been watching too much anime.
I think you're watching too much My Hero Academia and One Punch Man.
Too much hentai.
I don't watch My Hero, and One Punch Man doesn't have waifus, but basically, I meant MILFs.
My, what MILFs are there in Miss Marvel? A series, goddammit, I got it right.
A series meant for like like the highest 15 years old, I believe. I believe that's how old she is.
Kamala's mom.
Iman Vellani is an actress.
Kamala's mom.
What the?
I'll say.
Oh my god, what? No way.
What?
Iman Vellani, the actress behind Miss Marvel, is 19.
You say
That
like you say like you've done something with her before. Good thing.
I'm genuinely surprised. She does not look like 19.
Dude, Ralph Macchio made the first Karate Kid movie in his 20s.
Yeah,
wait, what? Oh shit!
Look it up. What year?
I will, but not now.
The first movie was in 1984. I'm pretty sure. Like what happened?
half of her roles are Miss Marvel.
I don't know how we went from Miss Marvel to fucking Karate Kid.
Half of her roles is with Miss Marvel.
Damn. But yeah. Basically, Ralph Macchio. He was born in 1961. If we fact, okay, so this Karate Kid was released in 1984, and it was filmed in 1983. Then he was 22 years old when they made the first film.
Shit.
Man, people.
La Bicicleta Solos.
Indeed.
Solos what? Solos eat balls?
No, yo mother.
Stop,
La bicicleta solos your mother.
La Bicicleta Solos everything. Your mother, it solos your mother, it solos Macchio, it solos Kamala Khan, it solos Miss Marvel, it solos
Wait, I'm confused. When you said Miss Marvel, did you mean Captain Marvel? Because you said Kamala Khan and fucking Miss Marvel, but they're both the same person.
No, they're not. Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel. No. Kamala Khan and Miss Marvel are different people in the way that Carol Danvers and Captain Marvel are different people.
I'm snapping your. I am going to snap your neck. What the hell did you just say?
Like, I was trying to say, La Bicicleta solos everything. La Bicicleta solos the Eternals, the Inhumans, the Revengers.
You have not seen the power of fucking Black Bolt.
Black Bolt these nuts.
I will end you.
That's literally what I just said. Black Bolt these nuts.
I will grab your nuts and throw them into the trash can. and then burn the damn thing.
How will you even do that? Will I just go into the trash can like a boomerang?
Yes.
Coding.
Loading. Anyways, I guess we're all hopeful for this series. Hopefully, it doesn't crash and burn on like on like Captain Marvel 1.
Captain Marvel 1 was good. Perdóname. It was an actual good movie.
Bitch, you better stop saying what the hell you said before you get your ass dropped kicked. That shit was worthless.
Okay. No.
I actually watched the damn thing. I never liked it. Carol Danvers is too fucking cocky.
No, I watched Captain Marvel too.
I watched these nuts. Come here.
Who doesn't look at their own nuts? Anyway, so yeah, I watched Captain Marvel in theaters as well, and yeah, it was a good movie. I don't know what you're talking about. Like Carol Danvers, cocky, bro. No, that's just sexist.
What?
That's kind of racist, bro. Why are you gonna judge a Cree like that?
That's the thing. She's not Cree.
I don't care.
I am going to punch you, Jose. I swear to God.
It's okay.
And next time I see you, I am going to punch you in the jaw.
It's okay. We can say your name because you did that interview of Joseph Lando.
Ajá. Un problema.
No.
Ah, pues. Joseph Lando es la bestia.
No.
Joseph Lando lo que tienes que hacer es mover un meñique para partirle a Carol Danvers y a Kamala Khan también.
¿Sabes qué? Tienes razón.
Tengo toda la razón.
Shit, he's right.
Avengers Endgame fue una película de 23 minutos y Joseph Lando estuviera.
23 minutes. I love it. The movie's fucking like 3 hours long. You just shorted it to like half. half an hour.
Wow, but what if Joseph Lando just grabbed like Thor's axe, throw it to the side, and then like re-atomize the Infinity Stones?
Literal, eso es exactamente lo que pasa. Joseph Lando no tiene ni que mirar a Thanos. Con respirar el mismo aire que él, Thanos se convierte en una uva. Tú sabes el chorus fruit. Entonces el chorus fruit de Minecraft, ahí eso es lo que se convierte.
Story. What if Zack was in Avengers Endgame?
Exacto. O sea, tú sabes lo que pasaría. La escena de Tony siendo rescatado al principio, ajá, fine. Pero después de eso, ¿verdad? Después de todo eso que pasa, cuando van a el planeta a partir a Thanos, en vez de cortarle la cabeza, Joseph Lando lo coge por la frente, lo vuelve en el tiempo 5 años al momento del snap y le quita el guante con el mover de 2 dedos. 2 es el 20% de su poder. Y entonces en vez del snap hace un aplauso y duplica la cantidad de personas en el mundo.
Oh no.
What the hell? Just to make Thanos mad.
Y entonces, tú sabes como las personas que usan todos los Infinity Stones se vuelven avena, básicamente. Pues en vez de eso, Joseph Lando mejora, o sea, la piel se le ve de joven si usa los Infinity Stones.
Se vuelve Shakti y le pone el culo.
Se vuelve Shakti y entonces el Infinity Gauntlet se convierte en la espada.
Oh my god, the Infinity Blade.
The Infinity Lightsaber.
No.
Yes.
Es en español. Las espadas del infinito.
El sable del infinito.
El sable sin fin. Okay, I'm sorry.
Wait. If it's a lightsaber of infinity, would the blade just go on until infinity?
It'd be like the RGB lights that everyone has in every game.
Also, of course, it would play the RGB lights. You would be like going like din 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 din.
Imagine Shanti's power mix of Sax. Who would? Is that too much for the universe to handle?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if they even looked at each other, the entire country of Yugoslavia will vaporize.
And Czechoslovakia, I know, and the Czech Republic, Czechoslovakia would reunite.
Like if they were just like to breathe the same air, I'm pretty sure that the Soviet Union would reunite only to dissipate. And instead of Russia, the entirety of Russia is just Kazakhstan. And Russia's reduced to like that one piece of land they have next to Belgium or something.
They become stuck on an island, just like the island off the coast of like Japan.
No, it becomes the Vatican.
God damn. Joseph Lando and Shakti. I cannot wait for Sax 2 to have Shakti in it.
Exactly, man. Fuera de broma, I would pay to have Sack 2 promoted in Guapa TV.
Anyways, but this isn't about Sack 2, and we've been going on for quite a while.
We have been going on for more than an hour. Fucking help me.
We're definitely writing a Sack what if story. What if he came into the universe after Thanos snaps? Like, what if Thanos snapped, instead of erasing the universe, brought Sack to it? Like, erased half the universe and then Sack came along.
All right. Jose, I want you to give me a fucking essay about that.
I will.
Oh shit. I want you to give me an essay of what would happen if Zack wasn't in Endgame.
Listen.
Alright.
Anyways, ending on with that topic. Yes. Back to Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel will come out June 8th. Will run until July.
June 8th? June 8th?
Okay, June 8th until July 13th, which is the Wednesday after Thor: Love and Thunder comes out.
Yeah, but you want to know? June 8th, right?
Yes, the series starts June 8th.
You want to know what series takes place on June 8th?
What?
These nuts.
Close,
Got 'em.
close actually. MSGLE.
Oh my God, no, we're not gonna explain what MSGL is. Anyways, okay, so Miss Marvel will run from June 8th until July 13th. Sorry. Thor: Love and Thunder will come out during same week as this episode, just like Black Widow did with Loki. And yeah. So hope we're all excited. Hope it does good. Hopefully, Captain Marvel 2 is a mess of a movie. So yeah, Dragon and Pancakes say goodbyes.
Later.
Adiós. Y vean Zack.
Okay, and watch.
Later, y
Yeah.
la baticicleta.
La bicicleta.
Yes.
La baticicleta
No,
con
no,
avión.
wait, hold on, espérate. ¿Qué pasaría si Zack montara la bicicleta?
Dude.
The whole entire universe would just explode.
I know, and it will explode and set back in la bicicleta. So you see, in the universe, the vast distance of the universe, all you see is Zack on the bicicleta just right into the universe.
Yeah, and then in the background, all you hear is "Into the Unknown."
Here we are then.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown.
The Zack theme will be playing. The Zack theme will be playing. You know what it's like to be living on a random planet, fucking Titan, and then you see a stream of light in the sky, fucking dun 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 dun.
I'm scared.
Anyways, we should all be heading out soon.
Yeah. Guys, go listen to the Zack episode. Go listen to any Marvel episode. Go watch the Zack interview, a solo interview on the Media Pay Bonus YouTube channel.
The Obi-Wan series comes out May 27th.
Yeah,
watch that shit.
Watch our episode on the Obi-Wan trailer. Watch our episode on the Moon Knight trailer. Yeah. Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fate. Today I am joined by Pancakes and Sr. Oats. How are you both?
Feeling really good. This one of these episodes.
Yes, it is definitely one of these. Pancakes, how do you feel?
I feel like I want to make a questionable gif about a specific sport like bowling.
You want to go bowling? Anyways, so it's another Meet Consumers. I know it's been quite a while since we've done a Meet Consumers. Definitely quite a while. This one's gonna be especially short. Hopefully short. These things just tend to be a long
long time to make. But anyways, what we're here, we're kind of doing this almost last minute to a point. But yeah, today we like the main discussion topic of today's media consumers is our hopes and expectations for the third Fantastic Beasts movie, Fantastic Beasts and the Secrets of the Secrets of Dumbledore. That will be released tomorrow if you're watching this or listening to this on April 14th. If it's not, then you can probably find it in local cinema on April 15th of this year. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin with our first theme, and it's the grand return of the electronics theme with the State of Unreal live stream.
Okay.
It was really amazing. Wait, Engine 5?
Unreal Engine 5. Yes, it's the State of Unreal live stream. They revealed the fact that Unreal Engine 5 has come out yet. Okay. Unreal Engine 5 is already out, and anyone can use Unreal Engine 5. It doesn't matter. It matters what computer you use. But if your computer can handle the engine, then anyone can use Unreal Engine 5 for free.
Damn.
With a lot of pre-built assets and open world capabilities, you can build an entire game, an animated movie in Unreal Engine for free.
Wow.
And it's
Just
of course,
amazing. Thanks for this, like a lot of people are going to have the chance to create their own video games and create their own project of arts and everything. Like, I really like open world games, and thanks to the Unreal Engine 5, anyone can just make their own open world game with just enough time and a supportable PC that doesn't explode on the first try.
okay, yeah, the fact that
Don't you use Unreal Engine 5 on a 2006 computer?
in the Unreal Engine 5, you can create levels that are photorealistic, that look real, that are very high quality, and you have the metahumans function where you can make fake humans and that look human. Or if you want to go another route, then you can do that. But the other thing they revealed was Lyra, which is a game where you can edit it to whatever. Like it's a shooter game. It's a first-person shooter game where you can edit it to do whatever you want. Not really, but just aid you or just make it more interesting than just normal, first-person shooter. Both of those are available now. Then they revealed that the fourth Witcher game, which is currently untitled, so it's just The Witcher 4, will be using Unreal Engine. And then they said, and then the last announcement was that a new Tomb Raider is going to come out, and they will also use Unreal Engine 5. So, what are your thoughts on the whole students and the announcements?
There has been rumors that like these are just rumors, right? There's nothing confirmed yet. You know, people are already talking about like Unreal Engine 6 for some reason, and people like expect Unreal Engine 6 to surpass the graphics of real life.
Oh my.
Thing is, that's not possible, because that would mean that we're going into different dimensions, like different metaphors.
Exactly.
So
Because
in theory, in some capacity, for it to be better, for an Unreal Engine 6 to be, it's probably a joke, right? It's probably the memeing. But if
I don't know, man, because like I don't think it's plausible right now in the near future, because let's just look at it from a hardware perspective. Like it has been estimated that the human eye compared to cameras, like, you know how cameras work, right? Nowadays they use like megapixels. Right now, cameras use about 64 megapixels at the max of the limit. You know, it has been estimated that the human eye has a total, like, if we're making the eye a device, the human eye would have a megapixel count of around 528.
That's a lot.
So
But bro,
yeah,
just
it would be a
imagine,
lot further past the human eye. Of course, okay. First of all, if you want to be better than the human eye, that means that to go on. You have to take the visible light spectrum and just extend it for what the human eye can do, because obviously in the visible light spectrum there's like X-ray vision, there's a 2D, 3 different colors that different colors that we can't see, which are they're actually just thermal, like it's just thermal vision, like what Superman has pretty much.
yes, I love opening my PC and getting a stroke on the first try.
That would happen because theoretically, if Unreal Engine 6 would be better than the human eye, that means that we would also gain access to the fourth dimension, which would break all our minds.
No way! Free access to a real life, biblically accurate angel? No way!
That's how your mind would be after like just one exposure, because if you were to look at
Imagine opening a game made with Unreal Engine 6 for the first time, and as soon as the title screen pops up, you get a seizure.
Oh my god.
okay,
We actually need to find out why.
no matter like how physically well you are, if the Unreal Engine 6 bypasses the fourth dimension, you'd be seeing everything at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah. There's only one man who can surpass that. That is the man known as Cristiano Ronaldo. Sí. Who?
Messi who? Anyway, so yeah, no, like, I'm being completely serious. Your mind would, like, anyone's mind would break if they stared at a computer for like at least a second.
And good.
The Unreal Engine 5 is really cool. I really like how it looks. What kind of worries me about these realistic games, like these very realistic games, is that if you're gonna use real people, if you're gonna motion capture it, why are you making a game? Why not just make it a movie or a TV animated series CG? Like for me,
you want them to be like hard in the game, like experience the world around you, like hear like each different droplet, or like I don't know, like some like sort of games sort of similar to like The Last of Us 2, Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West, and Horizon Zero Dawn, GTA. You could put that, Assassin's Creed, every game that involves an open world. I think like I really love them because it's like you feel the character, you like with the character, experiencing like all the things that are around when you express their happiness, sadness, anger. You're all like in their perspective view. That's what I really love about open games.
Yeah, but that's not really what my point is. My point is that photorealistic games that we see, like, okay, yeah, you can immerse yourself in the world and that such, but like, and it can be an interactive world. But for me, it's like if you're just gonna make it super highly realistic, then there's no point in making a game other than it to be an interactive movie at some point. And it becomes a lot more obvious when there's extensive cutscenes, when it's just like the world and all that stuff. Like, okay, yeah, we get it. You want to do a movie, but you're a game developer. But honestly, like this is really cool. I like how it looks. I like how everything. I pretty much like everything about it. I like how consumer friendly it is. How beginner it's really cool that Epic is doing this. Also, I mean, obviously they have to name their Fortnite at some point, but that's not what we're talking about, Jason. But yeah, no. Anyone right now can enjoy the Unreal Engine 5.
Yep.
So that's it for electronics. There's nobody really talks about. I guess it's not really electronics anymore. It's the technology. I better change that. So I'm confused. We renamed it from electronics to technology to make it a little bit more broad. Because this I'm sorry. Because the Cast In Review podcast infiltrated our podcast around 12 days ago and decided to talk about toilets and poop, and that was really weird.
Yep.
But they can only do that once a year on that specific date. Yeah. Yeah, they're weird. They're weird people from another universe. What kind of name is Neptune? What kind of name is Mr. Cereal?
I don't know, man. That was some bizarro. That was some bizarro something. Like that was just bizarro.
Yeah, it was really weird. They also have to very different in their voice, and their voice is really weird. Anyways, moving on. Moving on. Moving on to shows. Yeah. So the first is our first show is our first thing from shows is very, I would say, tragic, but not really because it's not the only tragic thing to happen here. But it is the fact that Obi-Wan Kenobi, the latest, the most upcoming Star Wars series, pardon me, it has been delayed from May 25th of this year to May 27th of this year.
Yeah. At least they're releasing 2 batches of episodes like that time. So like, sorry for the delay. Here, have 2 episodes. But in conclusion, like Jesus has spoken. Like Space Station has spoken. He forgive the audience that they're taking too long. And it's offered. You know what? On the 27th, when it releases, we'll give you 2 episodes, like to calm you down. And just that amazing. Like just amazing. Just binge watching it, like that's damn, man. Like another Star Wars series. Like I miss Star Wars series, and like I like something to refresh after the Boba Fett series. It's something we really needed.
Yeah, but we're still going back to the Tatooine.
Forgot the same scenery. The scenery still stays in Tatooine. Yep.
Yeah, we're still going to Tatooine. We're gonna see some planets that we're only seeing in games. But we're still going to Tatooine. That's still happening.
And ride it like a bantha.
Like a bantha. I don't know if we'll see banthas in this series. I hope we do.
Like I hope we see Obi-Wan Kenobi riding a bantha. That's for sure.
I was just gonna say that. But yeah, Obi-Wan Kenobi's delay is saddening, definitely. But not that bad because it's only 2 days.
Yes, very sad. Anyways,
it's not the worst thing just in this meeting consumers, I would say. A lot of things are thriving here. But anyways, yeah. Our next show topic is the quest.
Oh, the quest. It's really amazing.
I'm not a big fan of teen.
Yeah, no. I just love how they just like reassured us, like with actual teens, 8 real life teenagers. It's like I love how they just assure us, like these are teenagers, not paid adult actors. They're real life teenagers. Like
I can't wait for the series, like the movie or show.
That's so lazy that they hire like a 40-year-old. They add like a 40-year-old man who they found on like Fiverr or something. Like a 12-year-old kid or something.
Oh my god, bro! But just when I first watched this series, like the trailer of the quest, and like at the first 8 real life I just broke out laughing, man. Like, loco, this is literally TikTok. Like, bro, like every character they look like TikTok, man. Like, no, like it's like I don't know. Like, is it a reality show? Is it a is it like those challenge shows that someone gets eliminated? I don't know.
It's those challenge shows, but it's medieval and teenager.
And I don't know, man. It's just I don't like it. I don't know. It seems way too. I don't know. I don't know. Like never mind what I said on the first. On the first try. Like on the first, I don't like it at all. Like I might say it was great, yeah, but actually it was stop. Oh no. We're watching the trailer. Oh no. It's gonna be a major roller coaster of cringe, you guys. Gotta warn you.
Yeah, no, these teen shows are. I wouldn't say they're the best at.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. The quest is. Give me a second. The quest is coming out May 11th of this year.
Hope it never releases.
It'll release pretty damn soon. Sooner than we all think. Sooner than we all want. The quest.
Oh my god. Even the name of it. God damn it. Sounds like a D&D mission.
It's just like it sounds like a placeholder title for like a mission. Like the quest. Like oh my god. Like that they left a placeholder title here. Well, okay. Next we go to a better Disney Plus series, I would say. Miss Marvel.
Oh, Miss Marvel. Yeah, like I'm really excited for it. It's just that I don't know. I was kind of disappointed. Like I don't like. I'm not that big, like fan of like. But I was kind of disappointed when I didn't see like Miss Marvel scratch. I was like, okay, yeah, she kind of has the same powers of Captain Marvel, hence the name Miss Marvel. But I was kind of disappointed though. But it's actually kind of cool, like seeing a girl of color, a Pakistani girl. It's not always like, oh yeah, a white girl, a teenager. It's like a Pakistani girl and everything. And like I don't know, she gets like those bracelets for some reason. I'm not sure why. I thought she was gonna get that healthy dose of radiation she needs to have superpowers, but it's just a bracelet, which is odd. But okay, I guess. So far so good. I'm actually kind of excited. Like not that excited nor hyped. I'm just okay with the series.
Yeah, you're interested in seeing what it does.
Yeah, like how it goes and like how but the thing that I'm most excited is like how will Miss Marvel connect with other future Marvel series and movies. That's like what I really love. Like I know like if like a Marvel series is not that good or something, I just like think what can it connect with other Marvel movies and Marvel series, hinting out the Easter eggs and everything, and
I mean, we know that Miss Marvel will appear in Captain Marvel sequel, The Marvels.
Yeah, The Marvels. Yeah.
That's what we know, and that she will appear, and she'll be not a big. I want to say I don't know of a big part, but she'll have a sizable role.
Yeah.
A pretty big role. For me, I'm excited to see what the series does. Because, okay, like, some people say it's a bit too early to do Miss Marvel. I'd say keep up with the news and just, like, I don't think it's ever too early to introduce a character.
Yeah, it's never too early. But it's never too early, that's for sure.
I would say that they're a bit late because there's almost such a popular character in Marvel media that's like, well, why haven't you done something with? Come on. Live
Yep.
action.
Yep.
It's like how they haven't done a movie or show on Nova. Like
Yeah, no, like I don't look like me waiting for the Nova movie / series. Like we need it, man. Like we need it.
I would love a Nova movie.
And yeah, we got to see like the Nova Corps. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Nova Corps, right? Yeah, I think we saw them at Guardians of the Galaxy the first. So it was fun just to see like Nova, like an actual. I don't know that much on Nova's character, but I remember seeing him in like those Spider-Man animated series, and like I don't know, Nova was a really cool character, and yeah.
Yeah, but like Nova is, I think, a character that probably fits a series more. Although it'd be a very expensive series, and mainly because Nova isn't that well known. He's sort of in the same ballpark as Miss Marvel, where she's a very known character in the comics, for example, and very known in the fan base, but she isn't really well known by the general audiences.
True. So yeah, you're right. I think Nova would treat it more as a series rather than a movie.
But Miss Marvel, it's very cool. It's apparently going to be TV PG, which is
PG.
pretty PG, which isn't bad, but like I understand why, because Miss Marvel has always been geared towards children, she's a very child-friendly character. You don't see, I don't see Miss Marvel punches people's jaws off. I don't see her fighting.
So it's not PG-13. Is it? It's PG. Like the hard P and G.
Yes.
Hell no. No.
It's I wouldn't say that's bad, because Miss Marvel is a PG character. She's not meant to be a character where it's very violent.
Yeah, like I mean, she's a kid. Like kids are not violent in the MCU, but PG, I don't know, like PG-13. Like sure, yeah, like some mild violence. I don't know, like some, I don't know, PG. Oh man, like I don't know, but sure, it's gonna be hard to enjoy a series with the label PG, but I'll try.
Thing is, it's the same thing as WandaVision. WandaVision started off as TV PG, but ended up being TV 14, I'm pretty sure it was. And so it could change because we see people with guns, but I mean, I don't know, like I wouldn't be mad if it's TV like Y7, I think it's called, or TV PG. I would not be mad.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be mad at Y7, but PG, like man, PG is gonna be hard to watch. But if it's Y7, sure, Y7 can captivate, your attention. But on PG, I don't know.
Give me a second. Let me see. Okay. I was gonna say, okay, so where is okay, there we go. But Miss Marvel is coming out June 8th. So yeah, I want to meet, and it will run, and it's fun fact, its 5th episode is coming out in the same week as Thor: Love and Thunder, which you haven't gotten a trailer for yet. Where's the trailer, Marvel? Where's the trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder?
They released the toys and not the trailer. Man,
I know it's mainly for merchandise, but what I think they're doing is that they're waiting for Doctor Strange to hit cinemas, and then they're gonna release a trailer.
Oh my god! So don't tell me that oh my god! Don't tell me right now Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is gonna be like that big ass tape that will like that will connect all the link chart. Like don't tell me like it's gonna be like a major movie. Like oh man.
It probably will be like the Avengers of Phase 4.
Oh my. Oh my. So it's big.
Since we're probably not gonna get since Kevin Feige said we're probably not getting an Avengers movie in a very long time.
So it's gonna be like the same popularity as Spider-Man Far From Home.
I would.
Wait,
No,
what's
Thing is,
what's
I would I would not. I don't know if it'll make $1 billion, but it'll be very. But since it's a very recognizable character, he's a very recognizable character. He'll definitely make a few, at least around Spider-Man's like box office.
Yeah.
3. So we're gonna talk about this Doctor Strange very soon. But that's it. Prehistoric planets.
Wait, what?
Prehistoric planet.
Oh yeah, that's actually cool. What was that? Wait, what was it again? Wait.
What?
Prehistoric planet. You know the documentary is gonna be good when Sir David Attenborough is voicing it. Like you know the series. You know the documentary is gonna be good when Sir David Attenborough is like literally voicing it. And like Prehistoric Planet, like I don't know, like the amount of detail they put in, and like the sound and everything, the ambience, everything just seems realistic. And like yet again, I have to mention it. If Sir David Attenborough is in the documentary, that means it's good.
I mean, okay, but me as a paleontologist in name only. There's some things here that I consider to be questionable. The feather on T-Rex's juveniles is probably proven. I'm pretty sure it is, and that the bigger ones didn't have any feathering. That's probably how it worked.
Probably.
But there's another thing with a dinosaur called the Lamasaurus, which is the long neck one for those uninitiated. It sets up air sacs on its neck that protrude outwards. It is true that it had air sacs because a thing that big could not walk if it's made out of pure flesh. But there's a problem is that those air sacs were internal, not external. That's a very bad evolutionary trait to have the air sacs go outwards because it needs it to balance and do its life thing. There's an issue with that.
True.
But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get a Apple TV Plus subscription for this.
No, yeah. Like that was the thing I got. Like it kind of pissed me off. Like I thought it was gonna be like, yo, cool. It's actually Disney. Like I thought it was Disney Plus, but it wasn't, and it was actually like Apple Plus, and yeah, that just made it kind of worse.
I think there's the Godzilla series that's gonna be an Apple TV Plus, so I'll probably like take the time and watch it then because I'm gonna take place. It's an offer of 6 months of Apple TV Plus. If you link your Apple account, I'll definitely take that offer. But like I'll wait for that, and it's gonna be like a few years from now. So I don't even know if I'll remember this.
Yeah,
I don't even know if I remember it. But for those who want to watch the series, it is coming out on May 23rd of this year. It will have episodes daily, which is something I've never really fucking heard.
oh, amazing.
Yeah, daily episodes is something I've never heard of. Our final show topic is Shining Girl.
Wow, Shining Girls. Like the whole topic is I don't know. Like I first it's like, yo, is that the Zodiac killer? But then it's like, oh, like I don't know. Like the theme, the topic that it's discussing, it's just weird. I don't know, but it's gonna be a difficult series, comprehend. It's gonna be enjoyable, and it's gonna have a lot of thrill. Okay, never mind. It has the Apple TV Plus logo. It's not gonna be possible, but still, it looks really thrillerish. Like when you watch it, like it's like a thriller, and it's like I don't know. It seems really cool. Like I thought it was the Zodiac killer, but it's not. Still, it's actually really cool.
Yeah, I do like myself a little bit of a murder mystery. It's not something I watch a lot of the time, but you know, I can enjoy.
Yeah, like usually, I don't know, like most thrillers now, it's just yes, you're boring. It's just paranormal stuff. It's actually like killer stuff, like 80s killers. Like you don't know its identity, and you're like searching for everywhere, really desperate, just a glimpse of hope, like a glimpse of I don't know of hope, just to find the culprit. That was kind of like doesn't scare me, but sends shivers to my spine. That's for sure.
Yeah. So just I don't know. When I heard the name Shining Girls, I thought I had to do with The Shining or The Shining. But you know, it's not about that.
Yeah, like at first I thought it was like, oh, The Shining. Like I thought like Shining and Girls at the same time. It's like, oh, it doesn't make sense. Once you see the trailer,
Nothing like what we thought it'd be, but yeah, no, just. Okay. But yeah, Shining Girls is coming out April 29th of this year. Next, our next theme is movies.
finally.
Our first movie topic is the unbearable weight of massive talent.
Oh my God! God bless Nicolas Cage. Like God bless him. Like his role for this movie, it's literally him. Like it doesn't need to improvise and nothing. And like the trailer that was in the playlist, it's just hilarious. Like I'm sure if I watch this movie in the cinemas, I'm sure I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm really going to laugh. Like just Nicolas Cage, he's just like Pedro Pascal and Nicolas Cage. Like they're just the best comic duo. Like honestly, just I'm gonna laugh. Like I think I'm gonna laugh. I don't know, man. It's just Nicolas Cage, just a complicated character. Like I don't know. Like, analyzing him and everything, it's just difficult. He's just fascinating. Like therefore, the talent is like his. I don't know. I cannot describe it in words, but I think this movie is gonna come out great.
Yeah, I think so too. This movie looks fantastic.
I don't know if I'll watch it. I don't know. Yeah, it's really cool. Like I like the cinematography and everything, the lighting and the scenery. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's very impressive for a movie that's that's budget with very low. I think it'll make its money. It looks amazing. So yeah. The unbearable weight of massive talent is coming out April 22nd of this year. So next week.
Cool.
And our next topic is another sad one. Jim Carrey is possibly retiring from acting after his role as Dr. Robotnik and Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh my God. Oh man.
You know, the man's pushing 60. Like, things come to an end.
True.
He's not dying. He's not like suffering from anything. He's just not physically there because he's literally he's midway through his life at this point.
Yeah.
He's done incredible things. Like like a few months ago, I watched The Mask, and I love The Mask. It is one of the best movies I've ever seen. Even though it's not like it's very separated from the comics, I really do like The Mask movie. And but what's another movie I like from Jim Carrey aside from Sonic and The Mask?
Sonic. It's gotta be Sonic. Sonic.
Sonic is good.
Yeah, bro. Like, it can carry it, man. Like, god damn it. Like, why? I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. Like, he's a great actor and all. Like his acting, like the way he puts character, like in his characters, it's just amazing, man. Like, no one else can compare to Jim Carrey, honestly.
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is going to be his last movie, which is going to be even way sadder. Like, damn.
He says that he'll be on a movie if it's like lined in gold or something. Like the script is absolutely perfect, and it's like I have to take this role. This movie will be the best movie I'll ever be in, and that's gonna be his final movie. But right now he's semi-retiring from acting. You know, it's sad to see him retire from this medium that kind of made him. Also, that man can do a lot of facial impressions.
True, like, man, like his Grinch impression, his Grinch impression, man, like he deformed his entire jaw. Like, bro,
the man can look like Clint Eastwood. It's like,
bro, he did.
And he can pull off the Grinch face at any point in time.
True. God knows, man. Like, no one could have compared to him. Like, and like just seeing him go like that, it's damn.
But yeah, it's really sad that he's leaving acting. I know it's kind of old news for now, but it's really sad that he's leaving acting. Not behind, but for now. So I think it's more of a see you later than a goodbye. But yeah, our next topic is Doctor Strange: The Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, this movie, this specific movie, damn. Like, honestly, like, I don't know, like, this movie, like, is bringing me, like, somewhat anxiety, because I'm like, okay, hold on, like, is Scarlet Witch going to be, like, the main enemy? Because, like, hello, she's lost a lot to her beloved, the Vision, her supposed kids, which I don't think they were real, they were just part of her mind, so that's just really fucked up. I don't know, like, and then, like, we have probably, like, Doctor Strange Supreme. And, like, I don't know if this is going to go on to sit. Remember that What If episode? Like, what if Doctor Strange, instead of broken his hands, broke his heart and everything. And, like, he tries to revive, like, his love interest. I forgot the name, but still.
I remember all the names because I am filled with useless information that makes my head hurt. His love interest is named Christopher Palmer.
Oh,
Thank
Palmer.
you. At the right time, you're just talking about Doctor Strange.
Yeah, so Palmer, his Doctor Strange love interest Palmer. It's one of the episodes of Marvel What If. He dies, and he tries to revive her, and it's no use. He goes to like this new temple to study, and like he starts absorbing creatures to gain like their knowledge and everything, and then boom, he just turns up as a monstrosity. So I think, let's not hope that Doctor Strange does that mechanic, like absorbs because we see Doctor Strange spawning like those serpents, like those dragon serpent hands, and that wasn't his face. So
Hey. I have I have high expectations for this movie. Como Sam Raimi la cague con su monería.
I don't think Sam Raimi will fuck up this movie. Because
Pero
okay, you're gonna use the argument of Spider-Man 3. Spider-Man 3 was not his vision. Spider-Man 3 was bad because a bunch of studio execs wanted Venom in it. And Sam Raimi didn't want to do that. So you hated, everyone kind of hated the thing because Sam Raimi was so just horrible because he just didn't want to do the movie as much because he didn't have the creative freedom he wanted. So Sam Raimi won't fuck this up, I think.
Pero also like I like all the different like rumors and stuff that's been going on around like Doctor Strange movie. Very unusual. Many people have been saying many different rumors, such as like that superior Iron Man thing with Tom Cruise.
I highly doubt it. I do highly doubt it. It's much more reasonable to think that it's Monica Rambeau's mother, Maria Rambeau, as Captain Marvel, because in the comics she becomes Captain Marvel, so it makes sense. And it's an obvious what if scenario. What if Maria Rambeau? Oh my god, this is.
Oh my
god! It's an obvious example of a what if scenario. What if Maria Rambeau was the one volunteering for the fight instead of Carol Danvers? It's an obvious. So she would have been blasted by the energy, and she became Captain Marvel.
You got it. That's a nice what if scenario. That's for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna see that because that's what we're gonna see Maria Rambeau as Captain Marvel in Doctor Strange: Multiverse of Madness. Which is really, because I like Pancakes. I said it because before leaving, I don't think we'll see Tom Cruise as Iron Man. Because thing is, Tom Cruise as Iron Man costs a lot of money, and Tom Cruise is kind of a pain to work with, it seems. So I don't think he wants to have just a cameo role in Strange because he is in the MCU. If these rumors were to be real, this man's in the MCU, and he gets a cameo role as Iron Man, and he's in it for one movie for like a few seconds.
Yeah.
That's why I think it's not gonna pass. They're gonna use an old actor who's already earned her place in the MCU. Like not earned, has their place in the MCU.
Wait, so Superior Iron Man is still going to be played by Robert Downey Jr., right?
Superior Iron Man isn't gonna be in the movie. I am like 100% sure Superior Iron Man won't be in the movie.
Bro, that's just gonna be that's just gonna be biased, bro. Like, okay, we saw Superior Iron Man's robots, which means that
they're actually Ultron sentries.
Oh fuck, sure, dude. Fuck, yeah.
They're actually Ultron sentries.
Hold on. So Ultron will appear in the movie?
It is possible that Ultron. We do see Ultron sentries, and it's possible that Ultron will be part of the Illuminati instead of Iron Man. Because it can be a what if scenario as well. What if Ultron was actually good? Like, what if Ultron didn't disobey the orders and actually became an armor around the world and protected people? That's a what if scenario.
And since we gotta remember that he had affiliations with Scarlet Witch. Ultron had affiliation with Scarlet Witch, and seeing him like appear and like acting like some sort of like a trauma to Scarlet Witch, and causing her to panic and everything. But Pietro, though, will he like appear like in a flashback or something? Like, if he does, I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure.
But yeah, no. We'll be discussing Doctor Strange further in an episode about in the big series about Doctor Strange, and the episode that will discuss the trailers for Doctor Strange. But yeah, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Sorry to cut it short, but we kind of have to.
Okay.
The movie is coming out on May 6th, 2022, so it'll be one of your many summer blockbusters this year.
So,
anyways, next is the Bob's Burgers movie.
finally, this has a movie. Finally, like, you don't know how many times I've seen Bob's Burgers, like always at 9 p.m. on Saturday on Adult Swim, and it's like, you know what? It would be really cool if they had a movie. Like, we've seen like Family Guy the movie, Simpsons the movie, Think American Guy the movie, a lot of Adult Swim, series come to movies, but we've never seen Bob's Burgers. I don't know. It's just Bob's Burgers humor is just amazing. It's like really like it could be so dirty, but at the same time so clean. That's what I love it. Like, you can introduce it to a literal 5-year-old, and like he'll laugh and understand since it's clean and everything. But making it a movie is just 10,000 times better. I'm really hoping to see it on cinemas and everything. It seems really cool. I'm really hyped up for this.
I don't have as much history with Bob's Burgers as you do. I knew Bob's Burgers' existence, but I don't really I never watched it. I never really involved myself with the characters as much. I at all really. But I do think this movie looks cool, and people who enjoy the show or just the general audience can enjoy it as well. And so I don't see why you can enjoy it. And I don't think I will, because I won't get most things. Or maybe if it's a little bit separated from the show, then I could enjoy it. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's fine, I guess. The Bob's Burgers movie is coming out on May 27th of this year. So next is The Northman.
Oh. Wow, The Northman. It's actually really cool. Like, I don't know, the cinematography and like, I don't know, like, in one scene there was like this volcano eruption. I don't know if they're filming it on Iceland, Norway, I'm not sure, but it's really cool. Like, I don't know, like the ambience and surroundings, and it's just really amazing. Like, it makes you feel like you're actually in those times, which is just amazing. Like, I think like these Vikings are like dealing with the Anglo-Saxons, maybe, I'm not sure. Like, or probably like I think Anglo-Saxons, I'm really not sure, but the movie overall seems really great.
Yeah, they're really impressed with with the cinematography. The atmosphere is just right. Everything is just right. It's really cool.
Yep.
The story can be a little bit cliche, but it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
But not much to say here, but it looks cool. The Northman is coming out April 22nd of this year. Next is Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Wow. If you expect I'm gonna cry because of a show with shoes on, you're goddamn right I will. Like, if I get there, all the people on the cinema will be evacuated because the place will be flooded, man. Like, honestly, like, I feel like if I watch Marcel, the Shell, with shoes on, like, honestly, man, like, I'm gonna cry because of a show with shoes on. I cannot believe this. Like, the movie seems like the sad factor. Like, one thing, like, it's just a baby Shell called Marcel trying to find his family. And it's just wholesome and everything. It's like, god damn it, like, if there's actually something really sad, man, I don't know if the creators are trying to fiddle with our hearts, But if they're actually trying to fiddle with our hearts, I'm just gonna be sad, man. It's just, but overall, like animation and everything, like cinematography, it's just amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks really cool. God damn,
But yeah, for its thing, it's really cool. It is stop motion, so it probably took a very long time to make this movie.
True.
And I can commend people for even like doing this.
Yeah.
It's a very niche forum that needs more attention because it is so, people have to be so talented, so precise, pretty they're like Marcel is technically real. It's a real being, not real being, but like something that people can touch. It's not CGI. It's real. Things that are real.
Yeah, that's what I love about stop motion artists. Like, stop motion artworks. Like, I don't know, like that. I don't know, a lot of like I remember movies I've seen, but I don't remember the title. It's like something about, I don't know, but there's like stop motion movies. They're just amazing. Like they got this fact like The Nightmare Before Christmas. That's a stop motion. It's really amazing. The Nightmare Before Christmas. There's more movies that are stop motion, but I can't seem to remember them. So yeah, Nightmare Before Christmas. Let's go with that. It's really amazing. The animation, the mood, the ambience is really great. Like, that's why I really love stop motion movies. It's just amazing. Like each I don't know, like each frame and each motion, it's important for the plot and for the scene. The producers and like the stop motion artists, they take like every like hour just to like make just one single movement for the movie. It's just amazing. It's just really amazing.
Yeah, it's really commendable form of media. That doesn't really appreciate that much, which is really sad.
Yep.
But yeah, looks cool. The Marcelo Show with Shoes On is coming out June 24th of this year. Next is The Bad Guys.
It seems really cool. Like at first, it was like, oh yeah, it's like Zootopia, but then I remember, hold on, there's humans. It's gonna be kind of like weird to comprehend that in a world where humans and animals coexist, like just literally as humans. But it seems really cool, like the animations and everything. It's amazing. It's amazing. I really love it.
I do like the very self-shaded way of animation. You make it look 2D and 3D at the same time. It makes the colors pop. It makes it more vibrant. It's really, really cool. Really like how this looks.
Yeah, like that.
The movie itself, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really bright. It's like it brightens everything. Like it's 3D and 2D at the same time. It's amazing.
Yeah, I would also say that. So this could be one of the movies. The movie itself might be a little bit cliche. I think it's just a normal like, redemption arc, but with animals, and yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the movie itself, but it's I would say it's cool.
Kind of reminds me of Ocean's 8. I don't know, like the whole plot of just stealing something. Kind of reminds me of Ocean 8, but with less characters, but still.
Yeah. Just The Bad Guys is coming out April 22nd. Next is 9 Bullets.
9 Bullets is actually really cool. Like the entire concept of your family being expert assassins, and the expert assassins are being hunted down by other assassins, and like, you're in constant threat, and you're not you're not really sure who you can trust. And it's really cool. It like got some action in it, and it's really amazing. It's really amazing. That I can assure. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's a bit again. It's a bit cliche. A kid kind of revolutionized a person's life, and blah blah blah. It's a bit cliche, but it looks fine. I don't know. I could see myself watching it sometime.
Yeah.
To pass the time. I want to go to the theater. Don't know what to watch. Nothing's there. Why not just watch?
I see myself watching with like family. Like I'm not sure like if I would watch it alone, or like with company or a big group of friends, or I don't know, sometimes family. Like I would see myself watching that movie with family.
All right. Yeah. Just 9 Bullets is coming out April 15th of this year. Next is Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets. Well, now it's a Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore discussion. So, Sr. Oats, what do you hope and expect from this movie?
Oh please, let it be good. I don't want it to be bad like the previous movie. Please, like make it interesting. Like please, let us reveal some lore about Dumbledore, man. Like I don't know, like I don't know, like it will be kind of cool. I don't know, but it needs like there's more members of the Wizarding world, and we're trying to stop this guy. I forgot the bad guy's name, and like they're all trying to stop him and everything. It's really cool, but honestly, I hope they just don't mess it up.
Yeah, no. Crimes of Grindelwald was bad. I did not understand anything about the movie. When the movie's getting good, it ended. But yeah, no, just what I've seen from reviews is this movie is better than the second one. But I mean, anything in the Wizarding world is better than the second one.
Yeah.
So yeah, just these are original movies, so I can see why they're probably a bit bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, just I hope it's better. I hope it introduces a lot more concepts to the Wizarding world than Adeptus did. And I don't think it'll be as good as the first movie, but
and something that I noticed, like it sometimes like it relies, I don't know, like it says like, oh yeah, what happens if this major wizarding conflict, like it affected probably like other people's like life, like not only wizard but like also Muggle life, and it's like everyone's like, oh, it's like a character, it's like an evil person far worse than, like not worse, but we're mostly like used to like, oh, it's Fantastic Beasts. It's like, it's in the same world as Harry Potter, and I don't know, but I mostly see Fantastic Beasts as like its own separate universe. I'm not sure, but I don't know. I really like, yet again, like I said previously, I hope they just don't mess it up.
Yeah, just anything but another crime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for movies. Our final theme is gaming, and our first topic is Nintendo Switch Sports.
Wow, amazing. I was going to be disappointed when they didn't let me characters, but they let me characters, and it's really amazing. The characters, it's like new me generation. That's cool. But I was surprised that they didn't like have like a lot of sports, but of course it's just probably like the better version, volleyball, bowling, soccer, badminton, chambara, and tennis.
That's the thing. I don't see why make tennis and badminton in this game when they're functionally the same.
No, but like there might be the same, yes, but badminton, like it's not a ball, it's like this like weird thingy figure, I forgot the name. And it's like really like different, since like the racket, it's like it has like this long stick and like this small net, and it's like kind of challenging because like you gotta wait. It's like you gotta hit the front of the badminton thingy, not like on the back. But tennis, It's tennis. It's far simpler. But let's hope like these are not the only sports because like sure, I love like badminton seems to catch my eye, and also chambara. Chambara like damn, like that really captivated me. But I hope like these are not the only sports, man. Like more sports like basketball, golf. We were, yeah, basketball, golf, etc. Like if they actually announce that these are going to be like the only sports, I'm kind of going to be disappointed. But I hope there's going to be more sports stuff.
At launch, those will be the only sports, but later on they will add golf and presumably more sports later in the game's lifespan.
Cool.
So we will see more sports that will be added for free. So thank you, Nintendo.
Like
The Wii Sports franchise is very dear to my childhood. Really did love Wii Sports Resort. Specifically Wii Sports Resort. But yeah, I can't wait for this one. Finally, we're getting a Nintendo Sports game. And it's the first time in a few years. We're getting it, and it looks cool. What I don't really get is the change from me, which was making new characters. And like, okay, fine, they're still Mii's, but they look kind of weird.
Yeah, like I think it's probably like I don't know, like new generation or something. But still, man, I miss the Mii's. But I like something that it's actually like kind of made it more like like you know, like more understandable and like more you know, less bad. You could say it's like they allowed us to add B characters, which it's just a major win, man. Like I could just pull up with my Peter Griffin B skin and just start beating everyone with badminton. Like damn, like I could like that. That's what I like. Like they allowed B characters. Like they allowed us to add B characters.
Yeah, it's something that was in the original Wii Sports, but it was the main focus. But now we have these new type of characters, which they're fine, but it's nothing about the Mii's.
Yeah.
But really excited. Wii Sports. Nintendo Switch Sports is coming out April 29th of this year, and you can pre-order now. Next is Warhammer 40k Dark Tide.
Oh my god, I swear to god, if I had $1 for every time someone mentioned Warhammers, I would have
a bunch of a lot of not a lot of money, but it's a weird that's been this a lot we've covered.
Yeah. It's not that much nor that little. It would be like it's 37 times. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's just Warhammer is a franchise that a lot of us aren't interested in. Like most of us are not part of the fan base.
I don't even get the lore
in the podcast. It keeps this franchise is persistent in this podcast.
Yeah, like I think there's already been 3 media consumers involving Warhammer. Oh my god. It's just what's up with that? I never understood Warhammer's lore. It's I don't know. I'm sorry, viewers who are upset, who like Warhammer, but I don't understand. It's like space, but fantasy, and then mix it with politics. It's I don't know. It's just confusing. And medieval, mix it up and then add medieval stuff, and it's space, medieval, and fantasy. I don't know. I don't think it mixes it up.
Fine. And Dark Tide itself looks like a card game, which I don't know why do the cinematic. but we can't really talk about the game itself because it's the only thing we can talk about the cinematic, and the cinematic isn't gameplay, and we're talking about a game. So
Yeah.
you know, it's we can't really talk about much on here. Movies and anyways, but Warhammer, yeah, it's been a pretty big part, even though we don't really care about Warhammer. But the early cinematic looked cool.
Yeah. Like you gotta agree, the cinematics are cool, and like the ambience and everything. It's just really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, no, Warhammer 40k Dark Tide is coming out September 13th, and you can wish this now. Next is Neon White.
The gameplay of it's really amazing. It's like the runner and shooter and everything. It's really amazing, and like the animation of it, the ambient is really great. Like the lore of it, like oh yeah, hell's devastated with demons, and you hire more demons to like get rid of the demons and everything. And like it's very story. It's got a story mode in it. It's like you get to see characters and everything. It's like you get to see their story too, and like the animation, like not animation, but the character design. It's really amazing. Like even though I'm not a big fan of like runner and shooter games, but this one has definitely captivated me.
Yeah, no, I've been following this game for a very long time now. All viewers, all listeners of the podcast will know that this game was was one of the first games we ever covered on a live stream. It was in our second episode of the podcast where this game was featured, and it's been quite a big kind of joke in the community, in the cast, because of how much I kind of love a character. I love a character called Neon. I think it's called Neon Violet, if I remember correctly. But yeah, no, like it's this game. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait for it to come out. The gameplay looks amazing. I can't wait for this game to come out. I was kind of sad that I when I heard that was delayed, but it was only delayed to early 2022, so it's not that bad. So yeah, just here. Yeah. Neon White is coming out this year at some point, hopefully like early this year. So next is Hyper Light Breaker.
Wow, the cinematics, like it's amazing. It's amazing. It got your fair share of sci-fi, your fair share of mid, not like mid gore, like not I wouldn't say like big gore, but somewhat gore-ish. I don't know. Seems cool. Like yet again, it's not an actual gameplay. It's just a cinematic trailer, but the cinematic trailer is just amazing. Like I think, like in the last scene, or like only 20 seconds, 10 seconds, we get to see like the actual ambience of the game in general. Seems great, but I don't know. Like I don't got too much. Like I don't have a lot of hopes on it, but it seems cool. It's I would say.
Yeah, I mean, we've only seen the cinematic. I mean, the cinematic was cool. I can kind of see what the game promises in a way. So it's not all bad. It's not all just like it's not horrendous, but it looks cool. I would say the cinematic looks cool, and if that's what the gameplay is supposed to look like, then I have hopes about the gameplay. So yeah, just that. Hyper Light Breaker will be entering early access spring 2023. However, you can wishlist now, so you get notified when that happens. Our next topic is a bit of a sad one for gamers. There's been a sad one for shows, movies, and gaming. E3 2022 has been cancelled in both digital and physical form. For those of you who don't remember our E3 coverage, which was a mess, we were hoping to correct that this year with the new way of doing E3.
But that unfortunately didn't happen because there's not going to be E3 this year. What people have promised is that they're going to do other things this year for gaming, like Jeff Keighley's not Summer Gaming, Summer Game Fest and IGN's Summer of Gaming, which will be sort of the E3 replacements of this year. So yeah, no, it's a bit sad. E3 is kind of dying, and it's that I would consider that sad.
Someone, yeah.
E3 is where game announcements happen. Like when people have an expectation when they have an E3 presentation, where E3 is where you review your big guns. That's where you just let it all out and say, well, this is what's coming out.
Oh.
So yeah, it's just 2021 E3 kind of sucked, and we don't know if this one will come out. This one will suck because it didn't do anything, and 2020's E3 did not exist at all. So these two are the only 2020 and 2022 are the only years where E3 gets skipped. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So yeah, E3's canceled. For us, there won't be any E3 episodes. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you don't see anything about E3, it's because there's no E3. So next is Everspace 2 Stinger's debut update.
It's really cool, like a lot of detail, a lot of detail, more crafting, more open world. Like I haven't heard of the game, like only the video of the update. It seems really cool, and like it's an open space. It's an open space game. It's really cool. Also, what I love is like they're offering like more languages, to make it like more widespread, which is actually really strategical and really cool and really great for the game. The crafting of Steam really great. Also, I would say it's actually cool. It's really good. It's really good.
Yeah, it's something like space things have always interested me. Space games have interested me because how they would do things. Like, would they randomly generate worlds? Would they have them pre-generated and it'd be like a jumbled mess? It seems that this game is going for randomly generated, which is a weird approach, but okay. But it looks like a cool game. I'd probably buy it, honestly. It seems like one of those games.
Yeah.
I would definitely that I buy and play, and I would kind of sink hours into, which is interesting. So yeah, just be interesting to see how this game turns out. The update is available now, but the game itself will be coming out early 2023. The early access is available now, and you can wishlist now. So yeah, next is Throne and Liberty.
Can't say much about it, but it kind of reminds me of oh my god, I keep forgetting the name. Final Fantasy. For some reason, it just brings me up to Final Fantasy. For some reason.
What about it specifically? Tells you it says Final Fantasy.
I don't know. Like at the first try, the character design, it really reminds me of Final Fantasy, and the cinematic, the first 30 seconds of the video, kind of somewhat reminds me of Final Fantasy. The scenery, the ambience, it somewhat reminds me of Final Fantasy. Yet again, I've never played Final Fantasy. I've just seen gameplays and trailers about it, but it's really cool.
This game looks cool. I can't wait to see what it turns into, what what kind of stage and development it is for it to be like this. So yeah, it looks cool. So we don't have a release date yet. So next is Seafon or Saphon, I would pronounce.
Oh, wait, Zaphon. Wow. Really amazing. It's like I wasn't sure. Like, oh, hold on. Is it aliens? Is it hell? Not sure, but I would say like, man, like if Doom guy was here, man, like it would be a piece of cake. But I don't know the game lore of it. I don't know if it's like, oh, it's like aliens, but it kind of more looks like a hellish landscape, like at the end there. So I'm not pretty sure. Oh my! It's okay. I'm rewatching the trailer again, and it's from the same creators of Warhammer. Oh my god! I swear to God, Warhammer is literally following us everywhere. Like, oh my god.
Yeah. Warhammer is following us everywhere, man.
Sure. Yep. But the cinematic trailer, though, it's really like someone explains the first part. I'm not sure, like the lore of it, like the tip of the iceberg lore. Someone explains it, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'm interested in. Mainly the lore. I think it's one of those games that the lore would be a lot more interesting than the actual game itself.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know if I should find it sad, but it's something, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Seafon is coming out late 2022, and you can wishlist now. Next is Return to Monkey Island.
Well, the animation, it's just amazing. Like you know the game is good when Lucasfilm and Terrible Toy Box and the Volter, they all work together just to recreate Monkey Island. You know it's gonna be really great.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have I never really heard of the original Monkey Island, but it looks like a lot of people probably do have a title of it. So I'm kind of happy for them to revisit this in a much more high fidelity.
No, nothing about Monkey Island. But now they're making a remake, like not a remake, but like a sequel or trequel. I'm not sure if it's a sequel or trequel, but yeah, a sequel.
So yeah, no, it's just looks cool. Cinematic looks cool. So hopefully the game reflects itself with the cinematic, because the cinematics can always look cool, but the game can be absolute dog shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, Return to Monkey Island is coming out this year at some point. Next, we have the abandoned developer interview.
Wow, it's just amazing. Like, at first I thought it was actually like a series. Like the first nearly 5 seconds of like what the pot, like what it showed us. I actually thought it was real. Like, not gonna lie, like I was like, no, there's no way this is a video game. Like, yet again, more like this game is it's like hyper realistic. Like, not like a realistic game. Like, oh yeah, it's like it's a game, but it seems realistic, but it's a game. It's got game mechanics and game features, but this one, like, you cannot identify it if it's real or it's a game. Like, it's not scary nor eerie, but it's just mesmerizing.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely something. This game has been a little bit controversy ever since the developer kind of hinted at it being a Hideo Kojima production when it was not. and I do believe the developer on this because I don't know why you lied about this. So I just put the abandoned demo on my downloads for PlayStation. I'm gonna try this out.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely be following the game and see how it is. It is actually using the Unreal Engine 5, so we can kind of tie around that back to our first thing. So cool. Abandon is coming out at some point in the future, and if you want to experience what the game could be, there's a demo available.
Wait, there's a demo already? Cool.
Yeah, the game is kind of questionable these days. Next is Trek to Yomi.
Yet again, like I mentioned in previous episodes, it really reminds me of like those 1920s, 1970s black and white samurai movies. They're really amazing. Like even though like they might seem somewhat boring at first, but then like once you like realize the lore and realize the true meaning of it, it's really really amazing.
Yeah, I really like this game. It looks really cool. I'll probably buy it depending on what the price is. I like the samurai approach. I like how it's black and white and looks like an old samurai film.
Yeah, and like the thing that like it's really cool and it's me is that it mixes 2D with 3D.
Pancakes. Trek to Yomi. We're talking about Trek to Yomi.
This was a Japanese style game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black and white one. But
Okay, I don't remember the specific name, pero Ghost of Tsushima had a game mode like this, and like I'm compelled by this art and visual style. I am like mildly interested in this.
All right.
And
I do like,
and it seems like a really great game. Like this was a game or a movie? I don't remember.
it is a game. We are the final 4 topics.
Well, yeah. This is a really good. This is a really good representation of what I was talking about. And like, yeah, I am intrigued by Japanese culture in general. Except hentai, but interested.
Yeah, you're just like me. Well, Trek to Yomi is coming out May 5th of this year. Next is Starfield.
oh yeah, like the only thing I like about Starfield is the Vasco robot. Like honestly, like I don't know, man. Like the Vasco robot, like I don't know. I like tech and everything, like not tactic, but like the design of Vasco the robot. It's just amazing. It's gonna be like your personal helper. It's like your companion on this vast world of Starfield. It's really great. Like probably like my favorite features of the entire game is gonna be the scenery and the Vasco robot. They both seem really great. I have really high expectations of this game.
Man.
Okay. Starfield has been a game that has not exist that people thought it didn't exist, but now it is existent, and that's coming out November 11th of this year. And guess what? We have not seen a single morsel of gameplay.
That's the thing that terrifies me, but puts me in a major concern. Like, okay, like the cinematics and everything is really great, like frames and everything, but what about the gameplay though? Like just a simple 3-minute gameplay of, I don't know, like the plot exploration and crafting, combat if there's available, interactions with civilians and pedestrians. I don't know. It will be really good if they just show that. but probably they will. Like, it's I think the release date is really long. So probably between those months they might release gameplay and more info of the game. I hope so.
Wait, talking about Starfield?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. So Starfield, one of the games I've been following for a while. People have Bethesda said it's like Skyrim but in space. But I can't really confirm because I've never seen gameplay. So whenever Bethesda gives out gameplay of this game that you're supposed to play, you guys tell me because I'm not gonna wait around for gameplay here.
I don't know, man. It feels like meh.
Wait, bro. Oh, wait. The power came off? Like in your area, did the power came off?
No, I did not.
Oh fuck.
Oh well. But yeah, no, just
Fallout series?
Starfield is coming out November 11th of this year.
Wait, does Bethesda make Fallout?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the only series I've never touched a Bethesda game up. Sir.
Okay. But yeah, next is The Quarry.
The Quarry. It got that that horror game perspective. It's really great.
Interesting title and like mildly interesting.
It's the same as Until Dawn, which I don't know if I like Until Dawn's gameplay because it's very non-gameplay. You just kind of walk around and look at stuff and occasionally do quick time.
Yeah, it doesn't captivate me. Like Until Dawn, it really didn't captivate me.
I understand why Detroit Become Human utilizes this because one of the characters is a literal cop.
Yeah, like Detroit Become Human. It's actually really good. That like the cinema, like the lore of it, like what makes it game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Because if lore wasn't there, then you don't know what the characters are doing. So, the story looks really cool. But the story looks cool. But again, the gameplay, I don't know. I don't know about the gameplay. It looks kind of boring, the gameplay. But the story, it would be a good series, a good movie. Just The Quarry is coming out June 10th of this year. And our final topic of the day, my time at Sandrock.
To be honest, this game really seems like Animal Crossing, but in the desert. So yeah, really cool. The mechanics are really amazing.
Well, they were playing volleyball, right?
Yeah, but instantly, when I saw it, it instantly reminded me. That kind of looks like Animal Crossing.
There aren't many popular volleyball games out there, so I hope that this game may help raise awareness or popularity of a volleyball dynamic in games.
Okay. What I'm really what kind of worries me about this game is that there doesn't really know what game it wants to be. It's an action game, but it's also a farming game, but it's also a bunch of other things that it wants to do.
I would consider it in the category of Animal Crossing.
So open world. No,
open
not.
world.
What the fuck am I talking about?
I don't know. This basically same mechanics as Animal Crossing.
But I could see that, but I don't know if Nintendo would like that because they like to put patents on everything.
True.
But yeah, no, it looks cool. But again, it doesn't know what. I don't think it knows what games it wants to be because it wants to be an action game, a farming game, whatever game, racing game. It wants to be Lost Dance. So I don't know.
Yeah.
My Time at Sandrock is coming out on early access May 26th, 2022.
Cool.
So, just something I want to do at the end of podcast episodes. Have any of you done anything with your hobbies or anything? Just do you want to plug your channels or YouTube channels, anything?
I don't
Oh,
know.
actually, basically, my a couple of things. I probably wasn't here for the moment where we discussed the Nintendo Switch sports videos, but on like bowling ones. Let me just say, if you use Twitter, there was a certain GIF making the rounds where the Nintendo actually put this GIF like in the hidden reply section. I'm just going to describe this GIF actually not even lightly. I'm just going to brutally describe it. We have critical humor anyways. It's literally just a bowling ball rolling up to a bunch of lady pins and coming on them.
There's another animation where one just
Oh no, I forgot that thing existed. Oh my god.
It's one that sets. But do you guys want to plug any of your social medias at this and tell them
Yeah, kind of actually. My YouTube channel unexpectedly hit 100 subscribers the other day.
It's cool.
Oh,
It's cool.
Yeah.
all right. So Pancakes and Oats. What was your favorite topic of listening to consumers?
It gotta be more on the movies. It's gotta be movies, and because honestly, my favorite topic of discussion is the unbearable weight of massive talent. Honestly, Nicolas Cage back at it again. Honestly, I'm really excited to see this movie. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. That is also good. Series, not that much. The only series I'm actually excited about is Obi-Wan Kenobi. Even though it has been delayed, yes, but at least they're going to release 2 batches on the same release date as a reward of patience, you might say. But yeah,
I love Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, I like Nicolas Cage, man. He's just Nicolas Cage.
And I also love Ewan McGregor.
Nicolas Cage and Ewan McGregor. You know what? They should collab. They should work together on a series or on a movie, man. Just imagine Ewan McGregor and Nicolas Cage on a movie. Just imagine it. Just imagine it.
I'm imagining it, and it looks absolutely incredible. So yeah, just let's get to hear that. So yeah, Pancakes and Oats say goodbyes.
Bye, everyone. Good night.
Be sure to watch our newest film, courtesy of the productions Jack Acuerdo Immortal, coming out and immediately after GTA 6 releases.
Alright, so yeah, good.
Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Affair. Today I am alone, and today I will be discussing the second and final season of Pacific Rim: The Black. Now, this is the first anime show, whatever, that we're finishing off in the second year of Media Affair. I guess this is the first one we're actually finishing off because, like I said, season 2 is the end of Pacific Rim: The Black. So yeah, first series of show anime to ever end on this podcast. We will never discuss ever again after this episode. You will, you will not see an episode on Pacific Rim: The Black for forever, really. So savor this episode while you can. There will be a compilation probably coming out around the same time as at the same time as this episode comes out, where it would be the full series, everything, full coverage. So yeah, just for that. So now we'll talk about the series. I actually just got done watching the second season. The second season just came out yesterday when you guys are listening to this, but today when I'm recording it, I finished things very fast. See. But yeah, no. So how does this season live up to the first season, and how is it, and if it's better, if it's worse? I feel it's better. It has much more focus on the action. Every episode's a bit of action somewhere. It's a bit surprising. I didn't expect it to end in 2 seasons. Definitely. I thought there'd be much more of an arc to go along. But yeah, no, 2 seasons is what it lasted in. I think that's all it really needs, even though the ending, to me, was not what I was expecting. There are a lot of twists in this season in particular. The first one was a bit, I would say, mediocre in sense of what we could have expected. Of course, it was 7 episodes, and each episode was around 25 minutes. But it was I would say it was okay at best, and this saw a lot more twists and turns and all this. It was very departed from the first season, but it didn't feel like it was a whole completely different show. It did tie up a few things from the first season that were kind of left up in the air and were kind of confusing. And it all tied up in a nice little bow, and we can say goodbye to this series forever, really. Which I find kind of saddening, because this is the only thing we've gotten for Pacific Rim since Pacific Rim Uprising, which was very, very underwhelming. I personally did not like Pacific Rim Uprising. It has its fans, but I'm not one of them. But yeah, no, it's just, the season was good overall. It was a lot better than I was expecting, and I was kind of seeing the first few. Not a perfect finale, I would say. Improved on the animation. I thought the animation in the first season was a bit choppy. I had a lot of lagging. I know Polygon Pictures isn't exactly the most well known for doing these type of things. Polygon Pictures made the Godzilla anime trilogy, at least animated it, and that was actual garbage being animated. So, so there's that. I do not like the Godzilla anime trilogy. If we were to compare it in the animation style or anything, it's the fact that this one, the kaiju fights are a lot smoother. In the anime trilogy, they were obviously dealing with a lot of big monsters, a lot of gigantic monsters. Godzilla was 1,000 feet tall. Ghidorah was the size of the atmosphere. So they have to move slow, and this one, they don't have to move as slow. They have a lot of free range in what they want to do, and they didn't really do anything big until the finale of the actual series. Because even so, the final boss of the first season was Copperhead at Category 4, and the Mats right now would be Category 6, which was introduced in this series, or was introduced in Pacific Uprising. I think I don't know. I think the giant hybrid kaiju that that was in Pacific Rim Uprising was the first category 6, and there's this other category 6 kaiju, which kind of popped out of nowhere and died. I found that very, very weird. It's just on the wiki. It's called the final kaiju. It is just something for the characters kind of worry about. Because it's like, oh, category 6. It's a thing for the plot to move along. It's something cool. And it didn't even look that cool. The category 6 kaiju doesn't look that cool, I would say. It just looks okay. It looks like a normal Pacific Rim kaiju. Something that the series has definitely avoided. A lot of the Pacific Rim kaiju have a lot of blue. Just a bunch of like blue things, like they're missing flesh. Which, I mean, they kind of that would be implied since the kaiju blood is blue. So that's a bit worrying, but this one has a lot more traditional kaiju design, something that you would see in anywhere else, especially that kaiju eel thing. It does look a bit more. It does look. What would I say? It looks much more. God damn it! Fuck it. It looks much more like, normal in terms of kaiju, because in Pacific Rim all the kaiju are very unique because they're all aliens. But in this one, it's more so, this and that, and it's much more simple. Also, that eel thing was underwater, and it could also dive through the earth. So I don't think I understood that part. But it's fine, I guess. The characters, some of the voice acting was a bit off at times. I believe that the Haley and Taylor voice actors didn't do as good as a job as they did in the first season. At some points, I found what was her name? The mother's voice actor be a lot better. For fun fact, Loa, the voice actor for Loa, is the same voice actor as Luna from Hell of a Boss. Something I kind of want to cover on the podcast. I'm gonna finally when episode 8 finishes. So it's just voice acting is cool. A lot of the characters were taken to directions I didn't know they would be taken. I didn't know the mother would straight up die. That was a bit weird. Didn't really know the mother would just straight up die. That one was a bit heartfelt. It took me by surprise because it was during the 6th episode, and it's like, oh, they were with Sydney, so what's about to go on? And then it's a drift sequence. So it's like oh, okay. Well then, it's just that. Bit heartfelt. But what I also didn't really like about the sequence is that it is the exact same when they actually reach Sydney, the main place where they're going to. If you guys need a recap on what's going on, I'm not gonna give it. Season 1 came out a year ago. Just go watch that. I listened to that. Sorry, I'm pretty sure it uses it does use the old format where we used to go on and say, and I went through each episode, gave my opinion on each episode, and then gave my opinion on the whole series. That's how it worked back then, and this is I think it's the first series ever to be finished in both formats, to use both formats. The other series that will probably do this is Mandalorian, because we switched. Because I think it was after Mandalorian we switched, and Clone Wars as well, since I've announced recently on Twitter. Go follow us on Twitter. That we will be continuing with Clone Wars, not like it will be a reboot of the Clone Wars series, mini series on the MUFA channel. But we were going through season and season instead of 13 parts going chronological order. So yeah, I know it's something. It's an achievement. It's the first one to reach this. So yeah, no. Really something important for us. I think it was the first anime we ever covered. Pretty sure. So this is a very important series to the podcast, and very important anime to the podcast. And now it's ending. Now it ended. Today, yesterday, whenever you listen to this, 2 days ago. At some point in the past, it is ended. It's very important to us. And this finale, delivered, even though it didn't deliver. I thought it would work. I thought the dad wasn't interested. The mother was part of the Sisters of Kaiju, whatever the hell they're called. I already forgot. I think that's the call. I think I nailed it. But when they were introduced, and they were just they kidnap women, kill men. I thought that the twist would be that when they were attacked by the kaiju or whatever, the mom and dad, that the mom would be turned, the dad would be taken captive, and they would kill him. But I was pleasantly surprised when I found out that he would actually just live, which was a bigger twist. I think it would be a bigger twist if he lived than if he just straight up died at some point. I also did find the twist of the mother being part of the sisters definitely entertaining. It was different from what I was thinking. I thought they just both revealed to just died, like very anticlimactic, kind of like Pacific Rim Uprising. But you know, there's that. May, my favorite character is May. May didn't do anything, I feel, of importance, which is kind of sad. Boy is expressed more emotion this season. Definitely a lot more emotion. I will say that. A lot more emotion that Eilish expressed, groans and gasps. He emoted. He said things. He didn't say anything. I thought he actually speak this season, but no. The whole show, the entire series, and he's never spoken a word, and he never will, because we've never revisited the series. God damn it, I still can't get over it. Series ended like this. It isn't a bad ending. I gotta keep saying that it's not a bad ending. It's just like the ending that it's not the ending I was expecting. It was a bit not anticlimactic, but not climactic at the same time. It's just okay ending, like most things. What I did like about the series, I don't know if I touched upon it on the episode season 1. I might have. I genuinely don't know. But I like it. I like that this series doesn't really tie into anything. It takes place after the events of Uprising and the first movie, of course. But it doesn't really do anything with those events. It's just set in the universe, which I really do appreciate. It's something that most things should consider, especially DC Universe, where everything has to be tied in. But Marvel has definitely done it. Marvel is excellent at just doing standalone stories Sure, they can feel to be in the same universe, but they don't have to fit in as much. But yeah, no, it's just this. I don't have much to say really. Character story was fine. It was better than the first season. Much more acceptable. Another character I want to talk about Shane. Shane, I thought he died in the first season. He really didn't. It's been quite a while since I watched the first season. But Shane, his sudden change of heart, not really change of heart. I think it was a change of heart. Yeah, the change of heart was sudden. Was very, very sudden. And his sacrifice, I feel, felt a bit unearned. It felt unearned. It definitely felt unearned. Because it just kind of came out of nowhere. Sure, it was heartfelt, but Shane doesn't have any emotional attachment to these characters. He doesn't have an emotional attachment to May, and May did plead for him, but it's not like, well, I gotta help these kids now because this kid I care about just told me please. Like, that's not. I was like, well, when I saw Shane the first season, I didn't think of him as that type of character. I thought I was a ruthless guy who just wouldn't care. But no, he sacrificed himself for a person he never knew, and will never know. Because when he did see her, she was unconscious, and she was swimming around in her consciousness for the entire time. And he got her back, but you know, I think Shane's sacrifice doesn't make any sense. Also, Spider, as usual, didn't do anything. Spider was that like midget guy. They definitely did nothing. Yeah, no, it's definitely weird. The kaiju are fine. The Rippers are fine. A bunch of the kaiju didn't really do anything. The kaiju aren't the main point here. I thought Loa would at least make it alive, but obviously, she didn't. If you watch the season, I'm going to assume that you know how this podcast works, and that you've watched the season because we don't care. At least I don't care. If you're listening to this and you haven't watched the season, by this point it is currently almost 19 minutes into this recording, and you haven't watched the season. Like, I know you can't watch the season in 20 minutes, right? You can watch an episode in 20 minutes. But the fact that it's like you've gone up to this point and you haven't watched the season yet. You haven't paused this episode and saw the season yet, and you've been spoiled for pretty much everything. I don't know what to tell you, man. Whatever. I don't know what to tell you. At this point, I'm telling you what's going on. I've told you what happens in the episodes. But like, it's sort of like the first, like what we did for the first season. Like, we just told you what's going on. So yeah, like, how do you not talk? If you don't know how this podcast works, we don't care about spoilers. We go in thinking you know what the season is about. You've watched it, and you're ready to hear our opinion on it. Because you have an opinion, and you want to hear others, because you want to see how others' input is. But yeah, no, it's just definitely just a weird. That is the best way I can describe this ending. A weird ending, where I liked it, definitely, but it's so departed from how I thought it ended. Especially because I didn't think I would end this early. 2 seasons, 1 year apart. It's all. I think it's too soon, even. Like, it was planned. I knew a second season was coming, but like, I genuinely don't know. It's too too early for this influential series on our podcast to end. Sadly, it has ended. There's nothing we can do about it. Yeah. Just there it is. Season is okay. The fighting is very good. The animation on the fighting is very, very smooth. I can definitely applaud the series on that. The fighting is smooth. Really like it. Story's fine. Whatever. I can't really talk about anything else. There's not really anything behind the scenes. There's not anyone here I can talk to you about this and all that. Like what we liked. I like some of the kaiju designs, I guess. There's nothing much I can say. And the sisters, I haven't talked about sisters yet. The sisters were okay villains, I guess. They were okay. I didn't like them. Didn't love them. Just they were okay. And it's just fine. It's just a fine season. And it's good enough for an ending. It's not what I was expecting. Whatever. Just 6.5 out of 10. It's fine. It's a fine season. It's its job. If you want to watch a kaiju anime, you don't want there to be any more episodes, and you just want something to watch, and you're like, no. Oh yeah, something like there won't be any more episodes. It's only 14 episodes because each season is 7, so it's a quick watch. Should only take you 7 episodes, 20 minutes. It's an hour, 2 hours 20. It should take you way less than it would take you to watch another season of a show. If you can finish a show in a day, if you're up for it, in about 5 hours, which is what it takes to watch a whole season of Mandalorian, around there. Yeah, no, it's very influential. Sad it's gone, but here it is. Hopefully, let's see where Pacific Rim goes next. I don't think we'll see these characters ever again, sadly. If we do, hopefully it's not in some kind of... if they say this is the final season, let it be the final season. If you're gonna make a sequel series to this afterwards, go ahead. These characters, go ahead. I'd love to see them again. I just don't think it's likely. So yeah, series is good. Fun ride. Until next time. See you later. This is the first time we've actually finished like I said, it's the first time we actually finished it, and I don't know how to feel. I really don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel. But yeah. That's it. So, goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed listening to this episode, and yeah, that's it. See ya.
Hello everybody, my name is Pancakes and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Buffet. Today we're taking it solo. I'm your host for today, Pancakes, and today we'll be covering the only albums of the artist so far, all free albums and other content of the artist known as Billie Ellish. Now, Billie Ellish has been an up-and-coming star ever since she debuted her first album, When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And yeah, she has made some great music over the years, and that's what we're here today. We're gonna review her albums and her extended play from 2016 or 17, I don't remember. Hold on, let me check. Yeah, right here. So we're gonna start in chronological order. So first we have the Billie Eilish EP from 2017, Don't Smile at Me. Now, this might not be her most popular album yet, but this one has a bunch of good album. I mean, this one has a bunch of good songs. Starting with the second song in the album, "I Don't Want to Be You Anymore," with no spaces. Now, this track was one of Billie's first hits, and I really love it. I love the atmosphere, the tone, everything, and I must admire Billie Ellish has some sort of breathy falsetto. I don't know what it's called, but yeah, she has some overall a unique voice, a unique talent, and I've heard that in voice-wise, that falsetto she uses is very hard to manage. So yeah, props to her for having the talent to actually manage that. And yeah, overall, this song, man, it's just amazing. And yeah, moving on to the next track, we have the overall, like, some other good tracks in this some other good tracks in this album are Party Favor, Bellyache, and the most known of all, Ocean Eyes. And all three are really good, honestly. Yeah, they are overall pretty good tracks. Ocean Eyes and Party Favor especially, they have some really unique features that we don't see often in most up and coming artists, which is catchy, not just at the beginning, but for a long time ahead. So yeah, those were some of the notable tracks in this extended play. It's technically not an album because it's not long enough to be considered an album, but it is technically content. So yeah, we're still reviewing it. This extended play also has some sort of rarity when it comes to Billie Eilish's career, and that is a collaboration song. We don't usually see Billie Eilish collaborate in any songs, like, at all. The only ones I can name on the top of my head is this one and Burn with Vince Staples, and Lovely with Khalid. I'm pretty sure like some others are with her brother, but that's her brother. Come on, Phineas. Yeah. So moving on, we have the next album in our coverage. We have the 2019 album, her first actual official album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? It was released in 2019. And what I found weird with this one is that basically this track doesn't start with a song or anything, or like a small half song like as an intro. It started with a 13-second track of Billie Eilish doing sounds in the studio as she's recording, and kind of unique. It's called this is 7 exclamation marks for the title, it says right here. But yeah, this album starts off strong with another one of her greatest hits, Bad Guy. Funny enough, this track is actually used as one of the title themes in I think DreamWorks, was it? Yeah. One of DreamWorks' latest movies is called The Bad Guys. It's about a bunch of animals who take the role of a criminal gang, and yeah, it fits. So yeah, also Bad Guy was pretty unique in the way that it starts out as one song but it ends as another. It switches the beat and BPM and everything, and it's unique in that sense. Not unique, a lot of songs do that, but it stands out from other songs. And yeah, overall this is a really good track. I'm sorry, but yeah, this song is really good, and I would give this track a solid 8 out of 10, honestly. It has a catchy beat, catchy melodies, and not to mention that the one little motif in between paragraphs that's done with a piano or with a synth, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember which one, but yeah, it's a really good track. Okay. 2 tracks in a row that are really good are You Should See Me in a Crown and All the Good Girls Go to Hell. I remember these being released as singles, but yeah, this track, these two tracks are really good in the sense that they introduce other kinds of beats to Billie Eilish songs. You Should See Me in a Crown introduces more like a slow beat that turns into like an anticipation kind of beat where people just anticipate that the beat is gonna drop, but then it goes soft again. That and when that's in All Good Girls Go to Hell. Meanwhile, You Should See Me in a Crown. This song I remember hearing it a lot on the radio because honestly, Billie Eilish uses uncommon chord progressions sometimes, and overall, I like that aspect. Alright, some other songs that are really good in this album include When the Party's Over, I Love Milo, I'm pretty sure it's called, and Listen Before I Go, and I Love You, those kinds of tracks. But what I want to comment about is My Strange Addiction. I was listening to this in the middle of a math lesson I was taking, and I did not I got taken by surprise when I heard a clip from the Office episode Fred Level Midnight. I know this because I watched The Office, and like, dude, this is the scene where Michael Scarn is with Billy in Fred Level Midnight. Like, I watched all of The Office and I saw that, and I'm going with this assumption because the title is My Strange Addiction, that Billie Eilish had a The Office addiction at the time, and it's pretty funny. So yeah, she uses bits and pieces from I'm pretty sure that specific episode, Fred Level Midnight, and I don't remember if other episodes of The Office, but yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny that she used these. I don't know how much she had to pay NBC to actually use those, but it's really funny, and it stands out that she included those bits and pieces. And the beat is also great too. It's amazing, but yeah, it's that song specifically tells a story. So yeah. All right. I already commented about a bunch of the other tracks. I Love Milo, Listen Before I Go, Bury a Friend. Bury a Friend is actually really good as well. Like, it's another one of Billie's songs that just makes you get impressed with her voice and other things. And yeah, overall this album is good, but not the greatest. Like I said, Billie Eilish has free and 2 albums and 1 EP. But yeah, now we're gonna go to her second latest, most recent, and greatest album, in my opinion. Happier Than Ever. It released in 2021 with a whopping 16 songs for I forgot how much it lasted, but yeah, this album is really good. Like, it is really, really good, and I loved that. Yeah, I really just loved it, honestly. I really did. So yeah, let us review the tracks in this. I remember ranking these tracks. Give me a second. Like, the other album, When You Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Like, didn't have a bad track per se. But yeah, this album is unfortunately not that. It doesn't apply to this one, because this one, most of the tracks are good per se, but there is one specific track that I do not like at all for the sound effects, the different samples she used. Like, I don't like it at all. And the track is Oxytocin, and it's just horrendous. I didn't like it at all. Like, I hate it. I hate Oxytocin. But yeah, aside from that, this album holds a lot of good tracks. Yep, right here I changed it. I ranked them. Yeah, Oxytocin is last. And I got shocked because I didn't know of album continuance until now. But yeah, I really liked how the song NDA connected, like, its ending got a little bit fast paced, and I was like, hold on, why? And then I realized it morphs onto Therefore I Am, one of her hits. And yeah, Therefore I Am is a really good song, but I really like that it connects from NDA, and I really do. I really like that aspect. Not even kidding. Like, it is really good. It really is. Therefore I Am is one of the good songs. Goldwing is one of the good songs too. It starts out glorious, and it's a little bit more fast paced afterwards. And yeah, and honestly, there were like 3 specific songs that I really liked, and those were Billy Bossa Nova. I really liked that one, honestly, I really did, and because it starts out with a guitar. I'm a sucker for guitar, and yeah, you already know that. Also, we have Your Power, where she also uses a guitar, which is why I also like this one. Your Power and I forgot the other one, Billy Bossa Nova. Like, I really liked those songs because she holds an honest voice and combines it with great melodies, great sound effects, and a great song overall. Great composition. Props to whoever composed all of these and wrote these, because I'm not going to mention all their names. I'm pretty sure Billy writes some of her songs, but I'm pretty sure not all of them. And yeah, aside from that, we also have Haley's Comment, which is also a really good song. I don't remember which one it was, but I do remember that I really liked it. I really did. Haley's Comment is one of those songs that just makes you have a fuzzy feeling sometimes. Not to mention, one of the other songs I was simping for was Getting Older. Like, Getting Older is one of the best tracks in this album. Like, on God, this track is a perfect start to her album, because it starts by telling a little story about how Billie Eilish feels about making music sometimes. Not just that, but it also holds great melodies, great stops, great rhythm by Billie Eilish. She knows where to stop in the lyrics, and it's really great. I really liked it from a composition aspect and from a lyric aspect too. It was really good. Also, guitar, automatic W. Alright, moving on to what I think are the top 3 songs. So in order, we have also Everybody Dies. Like, Everybody Dies, this song was really good in a sense. Like, I don't remember what it sounds like either, but yeah, it just really is overall. I can't tell you much about that one because I don't remember it at all, but I'm seeing it here on the list. Alright, now the 2 best songs in this album. It's gonna be a tie because I really like one for some reasons and one for the others. But yeah, we have My Future. My Future is one of those tracks in this album that just, wow. It has like that warm lo-fi feeling that starts out slow and then it kicks off with the kick, like the signature, the hi-hats, and yeah, it's really good. I saw the music video too. It had a great animation, some amazing lyrics that mix up perfectly with the melody, and like when she just, I don't remember like the exact lyric, but yeah, when she says like a specific lyric when she's exiting or entering the chorus, I'm not coming home, like, can't you hear me, I'm not coming home. That segment, like the drop that makes, just climactic. Like, that's the climax of the song, on God, like, for real. It really is. Like, I really like this song for the catchy beat, the amazing melody that combines with the amazing lyrics and the music video, and it's just the cherry on top. Amazing song, 10 out of 10. Now, the song that may tie it up, but I personally don't like as much as My Future, is Happier Than Ever, the titular song. Because it starts out slow, it's a good song, a good melody, it starts as a peaceful song, and the music video to it, I saw the music video too, and it really combines. But it starts out as a slow beat song, and then it turns into a fast-paced song that Billie just releases herself in a sense, because in the video you see that the house starts flooding and she swims out and she starts singing to the roof, like music video-esque stuff. And it took me on a nostalgic trip because I've heard a lot of older songs like this before, And yeah, honestly, it's a really good song. I like how it switches in the middle. The lyrics also are great, and yeah. Now I want to make a comment about the artist overall. Like, I would give Happier Than Ever the song 9 out of 10. It's not as good as My Future in my opinion. But yeah, Billie Eilish in herself proved to be a great singer with great talent early on and has continued to put out great music. Like many people, like honestly, myself in the past, like I'm just gonna tell you right now, like on front, I had a Redditor mindset. Like I really did. Like I just started ganging up on things that Redditors just hated, such as Billie Ellish, because like only quote unquote 14-year-old depressed white girls listen to her, and I had believed that for a long time. But when I got more and more recommendations to listen to her album, then I just did it for the fun of it, and I really liked it. I came out listening to some really good songs, except Oxytocin. No one likes Oxytocin. 0 out of 10 puke emoji. And yeah, it is overall a really good form of expressing the musical taste. Not just the musical taste, but the musical genre. No, not musical genre. Musical arts, period. And yeah, that is basically all I wanted to say. That Happier Than Ever is Billie Eilish's greatest album, and Billie Eilish has continued to be a great artist. She is and will be one of the greats of this new wave of artists. Looking at you, Cupcake with 2Ks. So yeah, Billie Eilish is actually, like, I'm not even kidding, I am dead serious here, a really talented artist, and she really is. She just is, period. Her aesthetic, at first I did not like the psycho aesthetic she had at first, the press aesthetic, but she has shown a bit happier of a personality in the past, and I think that's a change for the better, both for marketing and overall likability, because it tells you that her music is unique in a sense, from like up and coming, both in the sense of popularity, musical improvement, and personality in this sense. But yeah, overall I would give Billie Eilish a good 8 out of 10 in putting out music. Like 8 out of 10, like great. Honestly, that's still great. She is a very, very good artist. And yeah, we covered all 3 of her famous works. Alright, now we will be closing this episode because we've talked about Billie Eilish and her albums for 20 minutes now. But yeah, there you have it, folks. You heard my opinions on the artist known as Billie Eilish. Soon we will be covering some Spanish rock albums from artists such as Maná, Los Enanitos Verdes, and Soda Stereo, potentially, as well as some other great hits from the rock, jazz, or even K-pop genres in the future. We don't know, but yeah. I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Hello, my name is Mercury, and welcome to this brand new episode of Media Fair. Today I'm alone, and today I will be discussing the recently released 3rd installment in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. Now, this movie is the recent installment in. Like I said, it's not only the recent installment in the Fantastic Beasts franchise, but in the Harry Potter franchise as a whole. Because if you don't know, I don't know why you wouldn't, because it's clearly explained there. The Fantastic Beasts franchise is set in the Harry Potter universe, at least the movies. I don't know, yeah, at least the movies. They are original movies written in the universe of Harry Potter, written by J.K. Rowling, or Rowling, I think it's Rowling, whatever, the writer for Harry Potter. And this movie is the third and probably final installment in this franchise, in the TV series. So yeah, I am reviewing this out of order, even though in the compilation it probably won't look like I am doing it out of order, because I will be doing episodes on Fantastic Beasts and where to find them, and Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I am reviewing this out of order. In the compilation, it will seem like that. In the compilation, it'll go 1, 2, 3. That's it. So people listening to the compilation, you're probably thinking, what is going on? Why is he introducing him? Why is he introducing this concept? And the third one, why is he like referencing the third one in the older ones? It's because, I'm here talking about this, right? And I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna cut this off because it's part of the episode, but for purposes that will be apparent later on, this is something. Alright, so third installment is I'm moving them out of order, but after this one, you're gonna see episodes 1 and 2 consecutively. Yeah. One will be made first and 2, and then compilation time when 2 comes out. So yeah, just putting it out there. So yeah, if you're listening to this on the compilation, I don't know if you're confused, but there you are. Anyways, let's talk about the movie. The movie is, I would say the movie is okay. Now, you're probably hearing in my reviews of the first one and second one, and what I'm probably gonna say is that the first one is the best one out of the 3, and I still do think that the best one is the first one. And the second one's the worst. The second one to me is bad. It is bad. I do not like Crimes of Grindelwald. That's probably become apparent by now if you're listening to this on the compilation. And if you're not, then whatever. Now you know that Crimes of Grindelwald is the worst out of the 3. I have watched all of the Fantastic Beasts movies. I have to, for the episode, I already watched the first one, rewatched it, and I have it fresh in my mind. Mostly fresh in my mind. The second one, I have to rewatch it, which is what I'm dreading the most. I do not want to watch that movie, but I'm gonna have to. And so yeah, just putting it out there. Some things in this movie has elements of both. This is the middle ground of the Fantastic Beasts franchise, where it's got the boringness of the second one and the forgetfulness of the second one, like how forgettable it is. Sorry for the cut there. I was interrupted during my speaking. Anyway, so I was saying, the movie, continuing on from what I said, it has the comical hijinks of the first one, and these two clash a little bit in this movie, where this movie wants to be dark and a bit and goofy at times, where it's mostly dark and brooding like the second one, where it doesn't have its fun. The only fun factor comes out of the hijinks that of like the scorpion scene in the middle of the movie, or in the middle. Honestly, Jacob Kowalski is our comical relief and does a fine job at it. Doesn't have much of a character arc. He's just kind of here. I did forget some things about the second movie. Like, rewatching this first one, the second one, I feel they're pretty distinct in ways where it's like, why? Why? And okay, so I forgot Queenie was even like part of like Grindelwald's group. I just forgot everything that happened. I know for some, I remember the second one's like the boring finale where like, Grindelwald says that he's going to prevent World War II or something. Like wizards influence World War II, and I can't comprehend this. Like wizards influence World War II for like some odd reason, and what is it like? And that Grindelwald is gonna stop. Grindelwald's gonna stop every single world war by killing all humans, all Muggles, all no mages. He's gonna kill all of them, and he's going to just replace the world, create a new world order where wizards are the dominant, and witches are the dominant species, and whatever. It's I forgot about it. I'm glad that the script of the movie told me what happened in the second one, because the second one was so boring. Genuinely unforgivingly boring. This one wasn't as boring as the first one. I will give it that. It entertained me more. I liked the plot. The plot is actually about about a beast instead of the beast being in it. It's a step up from the second one, definitely. Where I might explain the second one where it's kind of detached from the first one. Like in the first one, it's about an obscurus which can be classified as a beast, and a monster, a beast, and it's also about like the subplot about trying to get the beast back and all these things. It's about the beasts, and then the second one is about Grindelwald and the Hogwarts and Dumbledore, and there's a few beasts mixed in there, but there's never something about the beasts. This movie focuses on the Qilin, a Chinese creature, that dragon thing, and it's cool. It's cool that they're using mythology, and they're choosing they're using mythology as part of the plot point and how it explains that, and it's really cool. I like the scene with the scorpion thing. It serves as part of the plot because that needs to happen for the plot to continue forward, instead of just like that lion thing which just pops out of nowhere and just causes hijinks for a character to get away and for that to move the plot. And just goddamn, it's this. I'm gonna complain more about Crimes of Grindelwald in the episode about Crimes of Grindelwald. But it's just wild that this movie is better as it is. But this movie I liked it a lot more. It's definitely too long of a movie. 2 hours and 20. It's too long. But yeah, no. Just there you go. Now we officially passed the 10-minute mark. So I'm gonna give. I'm not gonna. But anyways, just saying. What is new? What are the characters? What am I interested in? None of the characters change that much in this movie. In this movie, the characters don't change that much, and I don't know how to feel about that. It's weird. It's definitely weird. The characters, they don't move. They don't progress. They progress artificially, where they gain something, but it isn't changing their character. Around that, it's like at the end, Queenie and Jacob get married, and they're probably, I think, that they're the first mudblood, because it's been shunned upon, like, oh, this person has feelings for a muggle, and that's not allowed. So what I'm getting here is that they're the first their child's the first mudblood, which I do remember what mudblood is, which means that my intellect over the Harry Potter universe is vast. I know that I don't remember if Harry is a mudblood. I know that Hermione is a mudblood. I'm pretty sure that Hermione is a mudblood, but I'm not talking about Hermione. We're talking about Fantasy Beasts, where everyone that's a thing is a pure blood. Also, Jake, just nobody really changes. Everyone is fine in this movie. I'm surprised Tina didn't show up as much, but they kind of like said she's doing something else, and then I thought, oh, she's never going to show up ever, and it's just because they couldn't get the actress to do it to do this movie. But no, she shows up at the end. So I guess the script just didn't find a way to put her in it. So that's like, so instead of, so it was, I guess it was either Jacob or Tina for that emotional scene with the emotional scene with Queenie, and I understand why they chose Jacob, and I think she might have been explained away in the second one. I don't remember what. I don't remember. That movie ended really weird. But yeah, no, it's just wild. The plot wasn't stupid. So now moving on to the plot. The plot isn't stupid. It's a fun plot. It's magical. Definitely, it's just the wizarding world in an interesting way. And it's cool. It's a cool plot, but it's written kind of weirdly and not good. But it's an okay plot. It's fine. Grindelwald wants to be the bad, like the governor of all the wizards, and he's corrupting the wizard governments, and he's trying to get his way, but we have to stop him from getting his way because he wants to start a war with the Muggles. Ooh, right into that thing and whatever. Something that I have to give to the first. I'm probably repeating points by now. If you're watching this on the compilation again, this is the first time I'm reviewing things out of order, and we will do that with Spider-Man. We won't review like the first two Spider-Mans until a while from now. But what I want to say is, what I like from the first one is that it is very much separate from the Harry Potter universe. It's still set in the universe, and you still feel like it. It still feels like this is set in the same universe. However, it's different. It's a separate place from that. This character did come from, like, Newt Scamander did come from Hogwarts, but it's not. The story isn't set at Hogwarts. It is character from this place, whatever. But from that point onwards, there's nothing that really ties into the Harry Potter universe, other than wands and wizards, and it's pretty separate. And we're seeing another culture of wizards, which is different, and we have different terminologies. And there's all Muggles. Everyone doesn't use Muggles, and even in this movie, we see those different cultures, and we see different places of wizardry. We see Germany. We get mentioned the Dutch wizarding world or wizarding place. There's different places here, other than like just England. And what I didn't like about like the second one and even this one is that they're making it about the characters from Harry Potter. Newt Scamander is, I wouldn't say the main character. He's not the main character. He is the guy who drives the plot forward and whatever, you know. He's not the protagonist. Dumbledore is. It's just Dumbledore's movie. And I feel like it's... That's not what it should have been. The first one, I feel should have been it's the prime example of this franchise this series should have been. Where it's about Newt. It's about Newt, it's about these new characters you haven't seen before and what their journey is and whatever. But then in the second one, like, oh, Grindelwald. I don't think we've seen Grindelwald before. Like, oh, well. They kind of tied it as soon as they introduced Grindelwald. But they could have just followed like, hey, Grindelwald's going to cause chaos everywhere. And it's like, it's not just here in Hogwarts or whatever. But we're going this way and we're going this way. That's what the point of the third movie is. So like, the third movie is, you know, the second best by default. But it's just because we actually see Dumbledore's, like, not Dumbledore's, Grindelwald's, like, deception and how he's spreading. And the second one is just him trying to start that. But what I didn't like is that we are going back to the Harry Potter characters. And we're making it about them because they're returning. Oh, look, it's Dumbledore. It's this character who shouldn't, like, the professor who shouldn't be alive by now. He should be an average student. It would be really cool to see her as a student. We're just not born yet. Or her parents are here. Whatever the fuck. It's just... This franchise is evolved just past Harry Potter. This is pre-Harry Potter. And I'm not gonna blame it for... I'm not gonna play Hogwarts Legacy for being in Hogwarts because it's in the name, right? But the first Fantastic Beasts set it up to be here in New York, in the United States. That would have been cool to see, like, more wizarding cultures. And then the second one immediately is like Hogwarts, England. We go back to Hogwarts. Oh, it's about Dumbledore. He's Dumbledore. See the problem here. The movie is about these characters that we've seen before, and these new characters, or not new, but these characters who, well, new isn't new, but these characters who have been introduced and only heard of, and we're getting them now. This is just them now, and this is what their story is, and they're just kind of shafted for the older characters. It feels a bit weird. It do feels a bit weird. Not preferable. It could have been like a Grindelwald and how he's coming back. Sure, whatever. Grindelwald, I don't know if he was established in canon already, but you know, it's fine. You can just make it about Grindelwald, not put Dumbledore or something. Unless it was reestablished. Like, if it was reestablished, then, you know, fuck it at this point. Right? Just fuck it. You might as well put Dumbledore in it. But it should have been about those characters, not Dumbledore. I'm getting a bit sidetracked here, but honestly, the movie's fine. The movie's fine, even with all its flaws. It's many, many flaws, and it has actually really good CGI for a movie in the time that it's made in, where good CGI isn't known. It isn't common right now, I would say. That's all I can really say. Just good CGI, you don't come across it. That frequently right now. Not much to say. Rowling, whatever her name is, shot herself in the foot. by not securing a deal for 5 movies, which is what she wanted. She wanted 5 movies. And honestly, this film, for an ending for this franchise, is fine. It does leave a loose ending over Grindelwald is, but I'm being completely honest. We can just have an HBO Max series about Grindelwald, and we see him die at the end. I would love a show about the Harry Potter universe. So they could go small screen for once and try it out, and also just take out the loose end. But this is a fine ending for this franchise, even if it wasn't the intended ending. So yeah, just there it is. Movie's fine. Go watch it in theaters right now. And it's not making that much money, but that's fine because it's just a fine movie and nobody was really expecting this. After the failure of the second one, not really the failure, but just like the mediocrity of the second one, it was kind of expected. So yeah, that's it. Goodbye, and see you in the next one.